Nick, you're actually a season ticket holder, increased by 160 or 170%.
That might be for newcomers, but my seats before were like 52 a pop, I believe, and now they're like 85.
That's not bad.
If I'm not mistaken, which 85 for Lions season tickets at this point, I will gladly pay that. And I mean, I hope nobody sells their seats, even if, you know.
Did a video on it, which obviously, like, we represent Detroit here locally as a Detroit sports network, but like nationally, I feel like McAfee and Rich Eisen, they put on the most for Detroit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of crazy for that to be a.
Even though McAfee, where you at? You owe us.
Where you at, Pat?
You owe us a show. You said you made a bet with our very own Sam Stick Day 2 years ago, Pat. 2 years ago. Where you at?
That motherfucker back there is.
You don't stand on
real.
business. You're not a man of your word. You scared that Darren McCarty's going to get you in the ring and hit you with the stoner? Is that what you're scared of? Come on, Pat. Where you at, Pat?
Where you
What
at?
was the bet?
It was the Lions-Packers game 2 years ago.
2022.
Last
season
game.
ender.
The season ender. And Stick said if the Packers win, he'll buy an Aaron Rodgers jersey and wear it every day for a whole year. And if the Lions win, Pat has to come to a show in Detroit. And Pat McAfee agreed on Twitter. We got the receipts, Pat. And the Lions whooped that cheese-eating ass. And now we're waiting.
Actually, you know
Gotta
what?
stand on business, Pat.
He might have. He might have actually paid the bet at the draft.
No, that does not count.
He was here in Detroit
That doesn't
at the
count.
draft.
He didn't hop on the
Yeah, but,
network.
like, where's this? You know what I'm saying? Where's the stipulation?
The stipulation was you do an episode of the Pat McAfee show here.
Oh, here,
Here.
right here,
No, not right here, but here.
in the studio.
No, in Detroit.
He did.
That does not count. That was in his contract already. Everybody was in
because he did still
That
did
is
a show that
that
day
is a
too.
weasel ass way out, Pat.
Little
And you
weasel.
know that is, you little weasel.
You
If that's
little
what you're
weasel.
using, your little stip. Oh, well, I was here for the draft. You were gonna be here anyway, Pat. But that doesn't count.
But I mean, he did fulfill.
Where you at, Pat? Austin Eckler, bring them eyebrows here.
Yeah, we definitely knew my eyebrows from Austin Beckler. I put my eyebrows on the line for.
I want it,
God,
I
we should've
want it,
started
I
with this.
want it.
I put my eyebrows on the line once the Detroit Pistons drafted Jay Knight. And I said they go past the first round, I'll shave the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Come out in a playoff series.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet. You know what's happened though, Spinny? And maybe I should say this because we're making a clip of it, but I still got to deliver the news.
Yes, you do.
I am delivered.
I don't like mans no more.
Huh? I ain't gay no more.
I like women.
Troy Weaver fired. Gone. Finito. They decided to separate ways. I don't know if you see that yet.
No, I didn't.
It's a
I
mutual
didn't.
part.
When that just happened?
Like 10 minutes.
Like,
ago.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
for
didn't
sure.
see. We was just in there filming. Yeah, I ain't see
Troy
it.
Weaver gone.
Gone.
Finito.
Gone.
I mean, that makes sense though. Might as well start clearing house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Had
not
to do
sure.
it. Had to be done.
Something had to be done.
That
Yeah.
had to be done. That is one of the list of many things that has to be done
That's true.
for the Pistons. Because nobody who played a pinky into building or assembling this team should have a job for the Pistons anymore. You all suck. You should all be gone. Troy Weaver, I know you were handcuffed by the Tellums and you couldn't really do what you wanted to do. But sorry, bud. You drafted Killian Hayes. You drafted 3 people over Desmond Bane. You drafted 3 people over Tyrese Maxey. Like, nah. It's over for you, blood. I'm sorry. You might not have gotten your fair shake, but sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. See you later. And we'll catch you later. And like I said, that is the first step of what needs to be done. There are a lot more dominoes that need to fall before I'm like, okay, yeah, I trust it. We'll see if they even hire a GM. Maybe now just Carpetron Duke Marriott is going to be the next mouthpiece for the Tellums. We'll see. Maybe he's just the cook in the kitchen that's getting ratatouille'd by Arm Tellum. You never know.
Big
Another
facts.
actually meme I sent you the other day.
Yes, I do.
Nick, season ticket holder of the Pistons.
Used
Speak
to
your
be.
piece.
Used to be.
Formerly.
I've never been more proud to not re-sign season tickets. This franchise has turned into the biggest joke in all of sports franchises. Obviously, they were going to throw Troy Weaver under the bus. He had to go. But it doesn't start with Troy Weaver. It should start with Monty Williams as well. And God, please help us all. The guy who hired you, get his ass out immediately and get his son's ass out too. I'm so sick of the Tellums running this franchise into the biggest joke in all of sports. That's where the Pistons are right now. How do you fix it? I have no idea, but I know you start with Cade Cunningham and everybody else on the block. I don't even know if I can trust them to make the right decisions.
What do you say?
Why do they got to be on the block, man?
The trading block.
Why can't they be on the cul-de-sac?
The trading block. Have you guys ever played NBA 2K?
No, that's what
You go to
I
the
was saying.
trading block.
Whoa, I was saying whoa to putting Cade on the trading block. That's what I was
No,
saying.
you start with Cade. Everybody else is on the trading block.
Oh, I thought you were
Take-
saying. That's how I
Take the
thought.
calls.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pick up the phone.
Everybody's on the block in my mind.
Pick up the phone.
Everybody's on the block. I don't care. I love Cade Cunningham, I do, but I don't trust this team. I don't trust these guys to put the right people around him. I don't trust Cade Cunningham to not just sign the Supermax and say, all right, trade me. Because that's what you do in the NBA now. As a player, you hold all the cards. You hold all the control. So if Cade doesn't like what he's seeing, and why would he? He'll sign his max and then the next day request a trade.
Do you think you get more for Cade Cunningham now?
Yes.
Or post?
Right now.
Because the cap hit?
Yes.
I'm a Cade stan.
I know you are. So am I. I love Cade Cunningham. I bought his jersey the day after he said he's wearing number 2.
I don't know. I'm not really willing to get rid of him.
I don't want to see it happen. I would love
Well, the thing is, like,
But-
you're just, when are you ever going to get something like that? I mean,
Bingo.
yeah, he has to prove himself. Like, when are you going to get that again? Like
You're not.
I know for damn sure. At least I'd gamble against it for damn sure on the Speakeasy Sportsbook that, like, you're not going to acquire a Cade Cunningham in the trading of Cade Cunningham, if that makes sense. Like, you aren't going to get a number 1 overall pick. You're just going to get a plethora of other picks. He's going to go to more than likely a team that's already in a contending situation where they're probably not going to fall within where you want to draft anyway. I would rather keep Cade Cunningham. I'm willing to part with everything else. I mean, I'll throw Asar on the block as well, and I love Asar. I'm also a Asar stan. The three-point shooting, although I'm a Asar stan, I could be honest about you, it's horrendous, completely horrendous. Chris and I actually, in preparation and battle with Nick, went through the history of guys who started off poorly as three-point shooters, and they kind of developed like throughout their careers. Not a single one outside of, I believe, was Jimmy Butler, started as horrendous as Asar has with a 17% and grew from that. Not a single one. Not a Scottie Pippen. Anybody else you could think of. Jimmy Butler was the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know who I'll tell you would be a better start than walking into and paying Cade Cunningham Supermax? And I don't want this to happen, but if this is the route you choose, it's not a bad route. Trade everybody, tank, get the number 1 pick next year, draft Cooper Flag. Build around Cooper Flag.
As the lottery shown, we not
guaranteed
to get the number 1 pick. So that would just damn near be like, I don't know. I would say our 2 untouchables should be Cade and Duran, and then from there just work.
I don't think we have the luxury of having untouchables. I think of the team you are, how bad you've consistently been. You don't have the luxury of saying these are our untouchables. You trade what you can, when you can, to put your team in the best situation. And 9 times out of 10, that's keeping Cade Cunningham. Let me put that there. 9 times out of 10, keeping Cade Cunningham is putting yourself in the best situation. But if you're provided with a Godfather offer, you take that deal. You have to.
That's the other thing. I mean, are you getting a Godfather offer for Cade Cunningham at this point?
I was
The injuries are starting to climb up there.
I think
what would the haul be for him?
a shit ton
Right?
of draft picks, but we've
But
seen
he's
what
never
that
made an
does.
All-Star game yet. Like, all right, what are you getting for Cade Cunningham at this point in his
Technically
career?
only played 2 years.
I definitely think easy. You have to start with Cade Cunningham as the one piece
Yes.
that you keep. That's
The
where
core
I'm at
piece,
because
yes.
I'm with you where I don't think we can get a player of his caliber via trade. Even if we trade all of our best players, I don't think we're going to get a guy in return that's as good as Cade and has a ceiling as high as him. And Spenny, I'm with you. I got the jersey. I got it signed. I
Yeah,
don't
I
want to see
love
him
Cade
go.
Cunningham.
I don't want to see him go. If this place gets back to where we want it, I think Cade's the one getting us there. But obviously, I don't see the vision right now.
Again, this is how the NBA works. Like, the players hold all the cards. So if Cade Cunningham is not happy in Detroit, what he's going to do is sign his deal and request a trade the next day. And then you are going to have to ship him off for pennies. I pray to God that doesn't happen. but I can see that happening. I could easily see that happening the way this organization has failed him so far.
So
And I would not blame him for it at all.
So give me just real quick, so I have everybody's minds on this, so I get the true answer here. Because I know Devin Booker. Sorry, excuse me, not a few back, but Devin Booker was drafted, and it was a few years before the Suns turned out. I know they grabbed DeAndre Ayton in the process. Was it the 21 season that they made the finals and lost to the Bucks? 20 to 21.
Devin Booker was never traded.
And then who else was a part of that core? Like who I'm saying, like
When they made the finals?
guys they actually drafted type shit.
Michael Bridges,
Yeah.
Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
That's the main
And was
two I
Devin
can
Booker
remember
the
that got
starting piece?
drafted.
Yeah.
Devin Booker got drafted.
Devin
yeah.
Booker got drafted, and he was dropping 70 points when they were like 17 and
Who-
I just feel like
20.
it's one more player from that team that they.
Michael
So
Bridges.
that-
Oh, I
that
mean,
was
Ayton
2015, so
count too.
Ayton. Yeah.
so
Ayton.
That's 5 to 6 years before Devin Booker gave you, I guess, turn on investment there. He actually got a second contract. Are you willing to wait that long with Cade Cunningham? Are we just impatient?
I
Because
am willing to
we've
wait
been-
that long for Cade Cunningham.
So then why you say trade him then?
Because I don't trust this team to put the pieces around him to have success.
They did it. It took him 6 years though.
And do you trust the Pistons to do that?
I
Because
go-
right now, if we're saying sell all the pieces we already have, then we're back at square one. So
Yeah.
if it's going to take 6 years from this year, then yeah, I'm a little impatient. I don't want 9 years of Cade Cunningham before we make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, different sports, right? But like, I witnessed a team that was bad my entire life. I'm talking about from fucking came on my mom's to fucking this past January in the Detroit Lions, not win a single fucking playoff game my entire life. And the one thing that changed that, in my opinion, I mean, the first thing that changed that, Sheila Fordham.
Yeah, half the league makes
Tom Gores
the playoffs in the
is
NBA,
not
though.
that. Tom Gores, that's where I lose faith is Tom Gores.
Me
I
too.
hate to say that. And if I expand in other sports too, in terms of like ownership, turning out championships, Mr. I, another example of that too. Now, granted, he did it before salary cap situations, obviously still not winning MLB, and he didn't even win a championship in MLB, but there at least you tune in to watch him, and that's from a guy who doesn't even fucking like baseball. Tuned in, bought tickets, and went to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tom Gores is truly Tom Gores, and as also part owner in Arn Talum are the ones that I don't have faith in.
And-
Hopefully, they made the right hire, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to get clipped on Twitter and be like, he's saying trade Cade Cunningham. Like, no,
No.
I love Cade Cunningham, and I want him to stay here forever. But if someone offers you a Godfather offer, you take it. You don't have the luxury
There's no
as the
Godfather
Detroit
offer for him,
Pistons
though.
to be like, these are our untouchables. You were a 14-win team last year.
So you cool with like just picks or like you need?
Yeah, 'cause
I would say with a player like K, I need a player coming.
I would like a player
coming
back too, for sure. But
What
the
is the
picks
return in
are
your
the
mind?
most important part.
Like, be real about it, too. Like, what do you think you get back for Cade Cunningham right now? No All-Star games.
I would say 3 first-round picks and a player. Because that's what
for Cade right now?
yeah, because that's
As
what
is.
DeJounte Murray went for.
DeJounte
what
Murray, he's
caliber,
been
though?
a couple All-Star games. Did he know?
Cade Cunningham is the same, if not a better caliber of player than DeJounte Murray. And when he got traded from the Spurs to the Hawks, it was 3 first-round picks and a player.
We saw something like Tyrese Halliburton get traded, but he went for Sabonis, you know? So you got a guy like that back in that trade.
Yeah.
But I think Cade is an elevated player when it comes to Tyrese Halliburton. So you're looking at a guy that's better than Sabonis. I don't know who that is or what the deal looks like, but I am 100% out.
But see, I'm not
On
really
trading
in
Cade,
with that
I think-
either. I think if I don't want it to happen, but if you're trading Cade Cunningham, you are nuking everything. So you're not worried about the player you're getting back because you're restarting from square one.
So-
Because you're not bringing in a player that will fit better around the guys you already have, like the Kings did with Sabonis. The Kings traded Halliburton for Sabonis because Sabonis was a better fit with the guys they already had. If you're trading Cade Cunningham, you are blowing everything up and starting from the ground floor.
So let me ask you this then, because obviously I mean, I feel like we all have expressed we don't think you're getting a Cade Cunningham caliber player back in return of that trade unless you happen to fall at one, and we know our luck in the lottery. If you don't trust them to build around Cade Cunningham, you trust them to build from nothing?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I
that.
mean, we got to put our faith in something. It's something.
I would rather
can't
put my-
Cade be that something.
I was gonna say I would rather put
Cade
my
is my
faith
son.
in what we've already seen.
Because if you
What have we already? What have we
I'm
already
just saying, though,
We saw 14 wins.
if you're saying they can't build around Cade, but also asking them to build around nothing or build from nothing,
I think.
brother, I'd rather build with a Cade.
I would have more faith in restarting than continuing to try to put a square peg in a round hole, which is what they're trying to do right now. Because they've been trying to build around Cade for the past 3 years.
But you said they're.
And we've been the worst team in the league.
We haven't had turbulence Longstaff here.
That's true.
That and it's like, what you call it? He's been here 3 years, but he's only played 2 because he missed the whole second year, basically. I think he played I don't even think he played 10 games that year. So
I love Cade. I love Cade. I want him to
No,
stay.
I was gonna say, no, I get
great
that.
player to build around.
I'm more so saying, like,
I do. Like
to
I said,
start-
I just said that.
Then why say trade
9
him?
times out of 10, because this is where we're at as a franchise. We fucking suck. So you have to put all possibilities on the table. I said 9 times out of 10, the best reason is to keep Cade. But if that 10th opportunity provides itself, you have to take it. You don't have the opportunity to sit on something.
I guess I don't get that line of thinking. Like,
I more so just feel we just need like
something
a
without it.
cornerstone piece for sure, like something to start with. Like,
Yes.
And talking about that, Joel, do you guys think you can get a guy to pair with Cade Cunningham when you think about trading an Ivy, a Thompson, and a Duran? Maybe like even packaging a couple of them together with the number 5 pick. Can you get a guy that pairs with Cade Cunningham and makes them better and increases the talent level on this team where it actually fits?
Cat Williams.
If you can't, then everyone should be fired.
What,
I said
that's
it-
what it is. It's
I
you
said
get
a team-
three future firsts from Minnesota
And Cat Williams.
Williams.
If we get Cat Williams, I won't watch a game.
who would,
Not Cat Williams. Cat Carl Anthony.
Carl
Towns.
Anthony Towns.
But
I was about to say, like,
If we get Cat Williams, I won't watch a game.
no, I said the player that I think
Put it on the line, boy.
I said the player that I think would be like the perfect fit for our team that could like pair with like just a plug and play and boost wins is a Mikal Bridges, and I'm still like,
Yeah.
that's who I've been rocking with the most, and like I'm really not coming up off that. On our show, I whipped up a little like trade like simulation for it. It was Mikal Bridges and Dorian Finney-Smith, and I feel like you just plug in something like that with our current roster, we could at least look at like 30 wins. That would at those two alone would put us at about 30.
I would love to add Mikal Bridges. I don't think Ivy and the 5th pick gets you Mikal Bridges.
I know,
Mikal Bridges at the end of the year when he was taking over in Brooklyn, he was an all NBA level player.
No,
You're not getting that for
2 years
the
ago,
5th
this
pick.
past year.
This past year.
I lost a lot of parlays thanks to Mikal Bridges.
He was going absolutely nuts. The 5th pick and Ivy is not getting you Mikal Bridges.
I think
and you can't trade any other future first because the Knicks own it.
I think you have to throw in, if you're doing that with Ivy, you have to throw in Thompson or Duran if you're trying to get Mikal. So that's where this regime needs to
last year for the
prove
Knicks.
us differently, prove us wrong, because we think you can't make that trade. Let's see what the hell
it is?
happens.
You know what it is for me? I hate to say this because I love the kid. I would do Duran.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I would do Duran because I think at the 5th pick right now you could get a center to fill that spot. And if you have Asar and Bridges as your 3 and 4, Cade and Malik Monk as your 1 and 2, and then a 5th pick center, that's at least a 23 win team.
So who would you draft for the center then?
That dude from
Klingen?
yeah,
Bellingham.
Connecticut. Yeah.
That's,
Like
I like Duran way more.
I like
though.
Duran too.
I
I
was gonna
love
say, I
Duran,
like Duran way more.
But
But if you're getting
it's
Duran,
easier to find Duran than it is Asar Thompson.
I would say that's
Yeah,
hard.
fair.
It's easier to find Duran than it is Asar. Like,
All NBA players are hard to come across, to be honest with you.
no, Asar Thompson's not all.
Well, I mean, but he
He
projects
could
to
be all
that.
NBA
Yeah,
defense.
no, that's what I'm saying.
You saying all defense?
I meant defense. I
Yeah,
meant defense.
yeah. All NBA defenders
Should
are hard to
preface
come by
that.
for
I
sure,
apologize.
and that's what Asar Thompson is at his peak. And I don't think he's going to shoot 15% from 3 again, even though Nick does.
What can he get it up to? 25?
But if he could shoot, 25,
I was about to say I don't think Asar is going to be able to shoot.
Mikal Bridges really didn't finish this. Again, I only know personally because he helped me lose a lot of money. All right, shout out to Mikal Bridges for that one. He didn't really end the season that hot. I know the previous year he did, but from like the beginning of March on, he really didn't. He only gave you 1, 2 points, 3 games above 20 points.
Yeah, that was 2023 when he
Yeah,
averaged.
But the year before,
when he
yeah,
averaged,
you're right.
he averaged
We-
26 on 37% shooting.
Right when he's pissed off about being traded, he was
Yeah.
fucking gas. But also on a bad team. It's like the best player in a bad team type situation.
So, but if he could shoot, if what he does is shoot and defend, and that's what we need.
Listen,
We do got to go to break though.
I'll believe in this regime and if they fire Monty Williams. And I know it's a tough ask because you follow the money and he's the highest paid NBA coach of NBA history. It's more than likely not going to happen. But if they did that, then I would have faith because that means they actually give a fuck about winning. And Monty's not giving that to you until he snaps out of whatever it is. And whatever. He didn't want to come back, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't. You had to give him the fucking record-breaking contract for him to even come back to coach.
Chase Amley in the Woodward Sports Chat says Asar can't shoot. The YMCA is full of those dudes. Go to any YMCA in Michigan, and you will not find a guy like Asar Thompson.
No, you
I
won't.
guarantee you. His lateral quickness, his athleticism, his defense, not a chance you're finding a dude like that. You're not going to find a guy like Duren either. That's why they're in the top 1% of people on the earth when it comes to playing
Should
basketball.
we keep going double up?
Yes.
All right.
But let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anyone, and we mean anyone, can feel comfortable and work on their fitness goals. At Planet Fitness, you'll experience a squeaky clean gym that has tons of equipment, a full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $10 a month, no commitment. No matter where you are, there's Planet Fitness close by. More than 50 in Metro Detroit and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where fitness is essential.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Drive into summer and drive into savings during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest Memorial Day sale ever. We're stocked with new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, all priced to move. Like this 2024 Silverado for only $217 a month, or this 2024 Equinox for as low as $199 a month. Find your freedom in a Feldman at the Memorial Day sale going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Merch. It's a new era in sports wearables. New design, amazing apparel, and ultimate swag. Check out Woodward Sports' latest gear at woodwardsports.com and click shop. Hoodies, tees, and hats that are guaranteed to turn heads. Get the latest designs today at woodwardsports.com. And don't forget to get Boo Dem Kids merchandise coming soon.
Who them kids?
Let's go.
Shout out. Great ad read there.
All right, I don't know how you want to do this. Because,
Before we dive into it, I just got to say one thing.
yeah.
Chooses, you're doing a great job.
Phenomenal.
Honestly, that was a great first segment.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Once that when you're coming in from break, give us a 10-second counter for the
Oh, yeah. You
and
trying
then
to
a
get us
5-second
canceled.
countdown.
Oh, yeah.
Because we say the most cancelable shit
Yeah,
in between. So
I learned that during the mic check. That should have been better.
no, you're
That's my
fine.
beat.
You're fine. Just give us when it says 10, tell us 10, and then count us down from 5.
All right, I got you.
You're the man.
All right.
You're the man.
Chooses also, because it's not in the prep sheet. Don't let us forget to talk UFC.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Towards the end
I'm
of the
so
show.
down.
We got 6 minutes until the end of the break. We could do it now, but I see the chat talking about, a little bit about the Monty situation, or Troy Weaver situation. Let's read some comments. Alan W. says, now that, I don't know, he's some improper English there, but I'm go for it. Now that being said, I'm not sure what coach is available that would replace him. If we replace him with Darvin Ham, I might actually climb the Statue of Liberty and jump off it. Darvin Ham actually was straight as fuck. They made the Western Conference Finals and they had no business being there 2 years ago.
Scapegoat.
Here's another thing
LeBron
too.
is a coach killer.
LeBron is a coach killer. Like, you can't judge a coach off of like him being fired from being LeBron's head coach. The other thing too, NBA talent matters most. All right, we saw David Blatt make an NBA Finals. And
Yes.
LeBron, the coach killer, gave him the David Axe.
Yeah,
he was
Easy,
gone.
Easy
No
does
mas.
not care about coaching.
You did not see that motherfucker. Not one more game. You never. Where the fuck's he at now? Can anybody tell me?
I don't think
That's the guy who made it to the NBA Finals as a coach.
And I'll
How
tell
about Ty Lue? Ty Lue won the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
he with the Clippers.
he's at the Clippers.
He just signed an extension. He just signed an extension.
Yeah, but what are we talking about? If he's such a great coach, because he's in Cleveland after LeBron left too, and they ended up in the lottery again.
I'll tell you what, Nate Oates, he would be on my list. Alabama's head coach.
Ooh,
That would
I
be-
like that.
That would be a guy I would throw a bag at.
I don't know if he would
Hey,
love
yo, what?
Thompson out there.
The
way they
Nate
chuck up
Oates.
threes.
I thought you
Yeah.
said
the way
throw
they
it back at, not at the bag.
I'd
at.
throw a bag at.
I'm like-
in a circle.
Damn, you want him
he's-
that bad?
I'd throw a bag at him. Anybody on the Popovich tree who is the best assistant on the Spurs right now, I'm throwing a bag at.
What's her
Bro
name?
want Becca Hammond.
Oh,
Ham,
Becky
or-
Ham.
I throw it back.
I'd throw a bag at Becky Ham.
Shit.
Cameron Brink,
You
throw
know
a bag
what?
at her just
Let
to
me
get
hit
her in
that.
town. I'll throw it back on her. But
Hey, yo.
no, there's plenty of guys who can come in here and do what Monty did and coach this team to 14 wins. So there is no doubt in my mind they could find a suitable replacement.
I think
Spenny,
I
are you
could be able to
confident
do
you
that.
could coach him to 14 wins?
I could coach them.
I was about to say, yeah, I think I
Joel
could do that.
I
yeah.
took coaching. I got a 4-point in my coaching basketball class at MSU. Shout out I don't remember your name, but she was a student teacher. She was pretty bad. 4-point in that class.
Why are you shouting her out?
She was the teacher.
Oh, she was a teacher?
Yeah. She was a grad assistant, not student teacher.
Teaching basketball?
Coaching basketball.
She gave you any extra credit?
No. There was one that I wanted to give me extra credit in the journalism. I don't remember her name either, but she was a grad assistant, and I was a class in my journalism program. It was like a 400 level study class, so there's only like 20 kids in it.
Right.
It was on fake news. She's from New York. She was like 27 at the time. I was like 23 or 22. The rest of them were like freshmen, so there's a bunch of 18-year-olds in there. So me and her would vibe. She was bad as fuck, dude. Just like New York, Italian, tan, long legs. Oh, man. I don't remember her name, but she was fine.
I was watching the Sopranos.
That class too.
What do you call it? What do you call it? Intervention scene today with Tony Soprano.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't know. We said Italian New York.
You know, my dream. I had a dream the other day. I fucked the shit out of you. Oh, the intervention.
Yeah.
You sat on the dog.
You killed the dog. I should choke you right now.
Oh man.
All right, we have to go to break. We can come back. We'll talk some football. Let you guys continue on the basketball
Steve-O,
conversation.
baby, I was definitely hot for teacher. There was some baddies.
Shout out to my third grade teacher, Miss Basilisco. Still good.
Damn, she
Shout
had
out-
to be
shout
bad
out
as
Miss
hell. to
Flanagan.
still
Hey,
remember.
My third grade
I should have
teacher,
got
Miss
caught
Flanagan.
staring at the rack.
Yeah.
and
Dude,
she knew.
I told you guys about Miss Gouda, the counselor in my high school.
Yeah, you did. Can you slide in her DMs and just for the show purposes, entertainment purposes, to see where it goes? Screenshot.
No, I actually,
I still talked to her the
I was
other
about to say,
day.
I'll be DMing my,
Slide on.
I told
I'll be
her,
DMing my high
her
school
happy-
counselor.
I told her Happy Mother's Day.
I'm talking about slide in the DMs, but not Happy Mother's Day.
No, I mean, we talked for a little bit.
That's a slide in the DMs, in my opinion.
Happy
That's
Mother's
how you-
Day. That's
how you
like
get
a-
MILFs.
Yeah,
That's how you
bro.
break the ice.
You
and
told
then
your
you go
mom
on.
Happy Mother's Day. It's not
Yeah,
the
no,
same.
Yeah,
no.
but I didn't send the same emojis to my
No,
mom.
I dead ass was shooting shots at my.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, no, I did. That's what shooting shots at my high school counselor, like,
Oh, yeah.
cause she was like, she came my senior year and she had like just graduated college, so she was like 22, 23. So I just was like, would always be in there trying to talk to her. But yeah, no, I still follow her on Instagram now.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, Miss Gouda was by far the
Screenshot
best.
it.
Miss
Send
Gouda
this
and
slide.
Miss K, they were both the counselors. Just gorgeous, gorgeous women. And they were super nice.
Well, you know what else is super nice?
The morning show.
That morning show.
If you wake up from a nightmare every single day, when you wake up, put on the best morning show in the city. It is Wake Up Woodward. Join Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, JB, and KG, and Jesus every morning as they cover all of the Detroit sports landscape. Check it out every single morning, 8 to 10 a.m. live on Woodward Sports.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
Since 1996, Feldman Automotive has been driven to provide a fast, convenient, first-class car buying experience called the Feldman Advantage. With 18 locations, there's a Feldman dealership in your backyard. Visit feldmanauto.com to find the location nearest you. Catch Woodward Sports Network live from Feldman Chevrolet of Novi every other Monday. Feldman Chevrolet, Detroit's #1 Chevy dealer.
Check it out. What up, though? Welcome back to the World Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Remember, we're easy joined by my guy, Spin More Racks.
Hello.
Young Chris is gone. We got
He died.
Young Juice is on the ones and twos.
Gone but
Nicholas
not forgotten.
Koloff, a.k.a. Troy Mario.
Let's
Got Joel in the
go.
building, too. Smash that like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. Joel?
Yeah.
Appreciate
I think I've done
that.
that
Spencer.
twice.
He's saying Joel.
I think I did that earlier, too.
I ain't hear you say it earlier. I
Hey,
just,
shout out to Joel. Joel's rocking with us. Smash that like button. Joel from the Yin Yang Podcast. You guys want more of these fools?
Yin
You can
Yang.
catch them on the YouTube
yeah, no,
page.
415 to 455, right in between E&E and the show.
Hell yeah.
Good layover for y'all.
Bet it up. Speaking of young guys leveling up in their craft, Broderick Martin hit the microphone yesterday, and he was asked about his new defensive line coach, Terrell Williams, and he had this to say.
I was not ready for that. I'm sorry. I'll get it though.
Broderick Martin 1 is what the video's called.
Yeah.
Or Broderick 1.
Is that in?
Broderick.
Easy, got to keep the.
It's where all the graphics are.
I can tell you.
Oh,
what he said.
graphics. All right, my bad.
Said Easy
All right.
knows
you're good.
everything. If you disagree with them,
Broderick
you're stupid.
Martin 1. All right. Broderick Martin 1. Here we go.
Very highly of Coach Williams. What's been his early impression on you, and what do you think he brings to the D-line unit?
I think he brings a straight dog to the D-line unit. Yeah, he a great coach. You know, he been in the league for umpteen years, and he done coached a lot of players. You know, a lot of great players. You know, so he really bring that dog to this room. And he been a good coach for me because he understands. He's coached guys like me. He understands what I need and what I need to do, and so he's really helping me out a lot.
You kind of hit on.
All right, so first of all, come on, we got. I appreciate the countdown, but we need more than one. He goes 1. 5. No, you're fine. You're doing a great job. Broderick Martin there. Shout out to Doc for asking the question. Doc Macaroon of the Detroit Sports Podcast. Looking a little small in stature compared to Broderick Martin. Anybody would, though. The guy is a mountain of a human being. But you love to hear that because we've been talking about that a lot. You heard Dan Campbell say multiple times that Terrell Williams is the best defensive line coach in the NFL.
Yep.
And that's what he does. Like we said yesterday, you go out there and you find that fucking dog. And
Find that fucking dog.
And this is a guy that will tame those fucking dogs. This is a guy that will breed those fucking dogs and have them ready to
Yeah, it was too far.
Pause. That will teach those fucking dogs and have them ready for attack. And I remember I broke it down when we first signed him. All of the players that Terrell Williams has worked with that are of Broderick Martin's ilk that he made into great players in the NFL. He has a track record of this. These big body dudes in the middle, he turns them into something special. So he sees that already. Dan Campbell already knew that, and it's slowly going to get there. I expect Broderick Martin to have a pretty productive year. Yeah, I almost said productful. pretty productive year.
I'm glad you said that, Spinny. He's done it with people in the past.
Yes.
You're passing it on to me. Have you ever had a dream where
I passed on the
cousin? He gave an example. He gave him a clear-cut example they worked with back in Tennessee. And if you have Broderick Martin too, if you don't mind playing that one, choose this.
I got you.
Here's his comp.
All right.
I say he been really focusing on my hands and just being more aggressive when I play. So he been really really honing in on that with me.
I'm sure a defensive lineman never minds a coach telling him to be more violent.
No, I never do. Never mind it.
Is there a player from Tennessee that he's either compared you to or, maybe given you some film to watch?
T.R. Tart. He not compared, but he told me, how T.R. Tart played the nose position over there at Tennessee. He told me to watch them. He really like how you do it. So I'm trying to see.
So I wanted this in there because I want to set the proper expectations for what Broderick Martin is and what he'll bring to this football team, even when he is productive, right? It's not going to come in the form of sacks.
No.
It's not going to come in the form. I mean, he'll have a few throughout his career.
He's not going to be a 10-sack guy.
Yeah, it's not going to come in the form of he'll probably make tackles in the backfield in terms of run game. But it's not going to come in that form. He's talking about a nose tackle, right? He gave you the example of T.R. Tart. That's who his coach gave an example of. Hey, if you can play it to this degree, you're doing a great job. T.R. Tart, nose tackle over there in Tennessee, 1.5, 2.5 sacks in his entire career.
Mm-hmm.
But still recognized as a bad man.
Yes.
And that's what Broderick Martin's going to be. That's what DJ Reader is. For the people that looked at the DJ Reader sack numbers when we signed him, and were wondering, what did they do? Why did they sign this guy? No. When you have behemoth of a man and those type of humans, their job is to command every single blocker's attention. So you guys like Aiden Hudson, you guys like James Houston, even Lee McNeil in this situation can go and get the quarterback, can go and get the ball carrier. That's their job. I just want to play the second part to set those expectations because he was told that from his defensive line coach. Now, Broderick Martin Standing at 6'7", 6 foot, however fucking tall he is. You always saw him got right next to Doc. Made him look like a friggin' Oompa Loompa. His job is to be that big and cause that much distraction, that much damage, that much chaos in the middle of that defensive line. And I think he's slowly working his way to it. He's not getting reps with the first team yet, but I'm glad that he's last year, rookie year, and you did hope he takes that leap. You really do. But he also didn't have Terrell Williams in that year.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I don't know. I mean, how many snaps do you expect him to get?
I expect him to be a spell guy. Like, he is going to be a wizard. No, he's going to spell DJ. You're a wizard, bro.
You're a wizard, bro.
No, he's going to spell DJ Reader when
coach.
DJ Reader gets a little tired. So maybe 15, 20 snaps a game, maybe. Like, it's not going to be like he's playing these serious snaps, but we talked about it last year. We talked about it 2 years ago. We talked about it when Dan Campbell was first hired. What he wants to do and what we all want to do is fill those holes with girth. And that's what you have. When you have Broderick Martin, you have DJ Reader, that is girth in the middle. Those are guys that are going to fill holes, guys that are going to fill multiple gaps because they're so physically imposing that you can't block them with one person. And we talked about it last year, or a couple weeks ago. The Lions' run defense was fantastic. But that was because last year they were selling out to stop the run, really. They were sending extra guys. There were people to help, and they were really focused on stopping the run. And when it got down to the nitty and gritty, like on the goal line, on 4th and short, on different things like that, they got moved around a little bit. Now, can you imagine a 4th down where you got Broderick Martin and DJ Reader in both A-gap and Jack Campbell standing head up with the center?
Mm-hmm.
Try to push that shit. Like, see how that works for you. That's what you have. You have these mammoths in the middle that are going to help that are going to eat blockers, that are going to stop the run. And then everybody else around them gets better because of the sheer imposing force of their size in the middle.
You lost the words and you found them.
Yeah.
Those are great words to find because that's what they're going to be. That's
Yes.
what they're expecting.
Let him cook.
Yeah, no.
Take some Broderick Martin.
No, I was gonna say you brought up the girth, so you think length or width is more important when it comes to your D tackles?
You gotta have a good. You can't be. The length has to be there as well, but the width. Everybody says the width means the most.
I get by fairly well with the width. I'm just saying.
But no, what you call? I feel in looking at Broderick Martin's size, the way I feel, I was just talking to Justin earlier. I'm like, I don't really get too caught up in like the stats of like what you put in. I'm more so like, are you going to be able to come in the situations that you're like needed and make the plays for us? So like, is he going to be like brought in on like maybe like a 3rd down, maybe that's like a down and like a 3rd and 3, a big 3rd and 3. So they don't know if they about to run or pass. And then he may, since he's 6'5", put a hand up, get a block. Stuff like that, like little plays like that.
4th and short.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what I'm
like
saying?
a whole bunch of little plays like
situation.
that.
Yeah, I can see him for sure being
So just like,
a
I just want to
monster.
see like players like that just make your presence known in some way. Like you don't have to put up crazy stats. You don't have to put up anything, no sexy numbers for me. Just when you're needed, come through. That's the way I look
When
at
your
it.
card is called, answer that call.
Yeah.
And by the way,
that's facts.
Do
Shout
you
out
not-
Gun Guy.
Do you not sound
Take your pants
excited
off.
to work with this coach, Terrell Williams?
Yes, he did.
Like that type of enthusiasm. I mean, that's crazy to me. To be honest with you, like outside of Ben Johnson, I can rarely think of any coaches that have gotten that type of praise from, I guess, a player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like, were they
Well,
genuinely
Aaron
sounding
Glenn.
excited about it? Who'd you say?
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn.
Lee McNeil.
No,
called
we
him
had
a
good
G.
praise, but I'm talking about like genuine excitement.
Hype
though.
to work
Like,
with him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like he knows, like he's gonna be a more refined product at the end of this, I guess, relationship. He's gonna have with Terrell Williams, and that just again, we like confirmation biases. That's half the reason you guys tune in. We just won't give you the Jared Goff ones.
Yeah.
However, we get them every single time these Detroit Lions hit the microphone. We're getting our confirmation bias.
Yes, we are.
And I tell you, man, I love it.
It's like the heavies know something.
It's like the heavies know something. That's all I gotta say. When we get back, more confirmation bias when it comes to the running back room, but not before I tell you guys about Swiss Insurance. All right, and I'm gonna take my time. She's got a rookie in the booth, and I went a little bit early.
Bam.
He's killing it. Chris, you're out of a
He's
job.
literally already better than Chris.
Hey, Swiss Insurance, guys, make sure you check it out. That's my guy, Mark at SwissINS.com. Contact him directly. Send him your quarterback list. Send him your record predictions. Make sure you know he's getting his money's worth here at Woodward Sports. That's Mark at SwissINS.com. Those deductibles or rates climb up on you. It's Mark at SwissINS.com.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Dispo dispensaries where you guys need to go right now. They got the best deals, best bud tenders, and the largest selection of name brand products. That's Dispo Dispensary, your local cannabis plug. 6 locations more across the great state of Michigan. DispoShops.com. Press Dispo Dash, deliver right to your front door. Must be 21 and up and older to participate. That's Dispo, your local cannabis plug. Yeehaw. Weed so good, make you kiss your sister.
Yeah, it's grandma slapping time. What up there? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights, live WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy Joe, about to be more racks.
Well, how you doing there, Easy?
We got Jesus in the building. Gross. We got Nicholas Koloff, a.k.a. Detroit Mario.
Happy Friday, let's get it.
And Joel, Joseph, Joe, whatever you want to call him. I'm messing up every time so I get it right. Joel.
What's the deal?
Joel, god damn it.
You know, I was about
How
to
do you
say,
spell Joel?
you can really just call me
It's spelled the same way.
Joel?
Yeah, no,
It's spelled the same way.
Joel. You can really just call me JB for real though.
JB?
Yeah, you can just call me that.
We already have a JB, and he's already black. You gotta be something. We already got black JB.
I'm the real. I'm the
What's
real.
your rap? If you ever going to rap,
No, my everybody call me Wavy J. That's like my username.
I like
everything.
that. Wavy J's so much cooler.
I was
Yeah.
about to say that's my name in the chat too. So
Wavy J.
that make more
That
sense.
fits
Wavy
for
J
him
would do it.
so good. This man's got that flow.
All right, guys. Did you have to get that Scotty Montgomery video?
Yes, sir, I did.
Fucking man, because this one I love. This Scotty Montgomery on again confirmation bias you're talking about, right?
Yes.
On this very show, I know I said it. I'm pretty sure you echoed it the same. We expect Jahmyr Gibbs. We have him in our top 10 running backs, top 5 running backs, right? We expect him to take a leap in this year, and I think it's gonna be the passing game. Confirmation bias loading soon.
Was equally distributed. Now what we need him to do from a passing game standpoint is go to that next level. I do think that there's a certain difference between route running from the backfield and being a really was equally distributed. Now what we need him to do from a passing game standpoint is go to that next level. I do think that there's a certain difference between route running from the backfield and being a really sufficient and efficient check down runner versus it is to be a great route runner, a guy that can run all types of choice. We know we've seen him do those things, but now can you go into the slot and do a little bit more down the field, some intermediate stuff? Can we continue to grow him there? And that's what we're trying to do.
We've been telling you this about Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yes.
I've been, honestly, since last year talking about Jahmyr Gibbs being a top 5 running back in the game. And these are the type of things you like to hear his running back coach have to say when it comes to Jahmyr Gibbs. You already know he has it when it comes to like running the football out of the backfield. The piece that we were kind of promised is he was a prince who was promised when he's taken at 12 to be a weapon, not a running back. That means catching the ball out of the backfield. He says more than just being like a back that, you're catching the handicaps on third down when he's about to get sacked or something like that. We're talking about moving this guy from the running back position in the backfield into the slot on an audible, right? That's also something brilliant in Brad Holmes' realm where he decided to grab this piece of artillery for Ben Johnson to work with. I don't know. I looked at some numbers today in terms of like receiving backs. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, and I grabbed the wrong journal, so I don't have it. I'll grab it during a commercial break or when it goes to spinny real quick. But like, I think of Alvin Kamara, right? I think of Christian McCaffrey. I think of
Joe Mixon,
Austin Eckler, Joe Mixon receiving back. I didn't pull up those numbers, but I'll throw them in there too. I looked at all their rookie numbers in terms of like receiving numbers, and they're all quite similar. Outside of Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's rookie year, that man caught 80 receptions, was targeted like 150 times. It was insane. He had 5 touchdowns on top of it too. But I think you can still have this upside for Jahmyr Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? I think like again, top 5 running back, not just from running the ball. I think you're going to see him finally branch out as that weapon. And again, what's a complicated Ben Johnson offense? Juices, you look like you want to go first.
Yeah, I completely agree. Me and Joel were talking about this the other day. Me and him both believe that he will be a top 5 running back in the league this year. The entire league, not just NFC, AFC, all.
Bros.
Juices, I'm right there with you. I think when you think about Jahmyr Gibbs, and Easy, you brought up some of the names. C-Mac went from 80 to 107 receptions in his second year. Kamara started at 81, which is absolutely insane. Gibbs had 52, and we saw him drop some balls. We saw him in some uncomfortable spots where maybe he wasn't going all the way over the middle. Maybe he was a little shook if he missed the first one. But I'm expecting a leap to that nature to get to that 80 reception spot. And if he does that, I believe this dude surpasses 1,700 yards total this season and becomes that complete back that Brad Holmes thought he was getting when he drafted him at 12. And that will help this offense go from elite to can't stop.
I don't know. Ask Easy. 1,700 all-purpose yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. Absolutely, bro. Like I really do. At the very minimum, like last year, he had like 329. I want to say. Again, grab the wrong journal there. I think by far at least 500 or more. You say he did?
I was gonna say because he had like 300 something. Yeah, he had like I thought he had like I was about to say he had something like that. And then for rushing, he had like what 960 or something like that.
Yeah, 945 for rushing. I know.
Yeah, so what you call it? He right there with it. So I don't think that's too crazy to say 1,700.
And again, it's not just me saying that as like a fanboy or fan of Detroit Lions. Now it's his running back coach telling you, yeah, now what we're going to work on is him coming out of the backfield and running routes as a slot. Him being more than just like a catch it in critical situations.
And what was beautiful about this is Scotty Montgomery came out and said that, and then Jahmyr Gibbs got back at him. As soon as he said, as he went out there public and said that about Jahmyr Gibbs, Jahmyr Gibbs posted something and said, "Don't worry, coach, we're already in that lab." And we got the video right here. You can keep our mics open because there's no sound. Oh, there is sound. But yeah, this is just Jahmyr Gibbs hitting that grind, going hard, making plays, getting those hands ready, no gloves, cutting up. Like, you love to see that. You love to see a guy who is that ready, who is this ready for the season. You can cut it right there, Jesus. Appreciate that. And like I said, this is a guy who is ready for the season. This is a guy who has Amon-Ra St. Brown as his teammate. So he knows what it means to get prepared. He knows what you need to do to be an all-pro, to be a dog, to be that guy. He's seen it firsthand. So him getting ready, him doing this is just confirmation bias that the Lions went out there and they found that fucking dog, because that's what Jahmyr Gibbs is. He's a dog. He is cut from the same cloth of an Amon-Ra St. Brown, of a Penei Sewell, of an Aiden Hutchinson, of a Kirby Joseph, of a Brian Branch, of everyone that these guys find, draft, and cultivate, because that's who they are, that's what they bring, and that's why they're going to be fantastic in the league for years to come.
Again, you're talking about a guy in his rookie year while splitting carries, didn't even get that many carries to begin the season, also missed 2 games due to injury, 945 yards. The most explosive running back in the league last year, 5.2. I think Spears tied him, but as a fucking guy who got 17 carries, like not really counting that. I mean, Spears ate a little bit more than that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to shut him too much. But, like, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to take another step. We're talking about guys like Louis Riddick. Talking about Jahmyr Gibbs, an MVP candidate. That's the type of praise you're getting. And it's not just, again, it's not us here at a local station covering Detroit sports, like, hyping up. It's guys across. You're talking about Louis Riddick. You're talking about freaking, who else has had him? Oh, PFF just had him at number 9. And they just don't know. He's 5 to me. He really definitely is. Because he's yet to break out in this receiving role. I guess the question is, like, are you guys confident that obviously we know who running the ball, he's out cold. But are you guys confident he'll branch out and have that passing repertoire as well?
The reason I am so confident that Jahmyr Gibbs...
Receiving, I should say.
Yeah, can excel in the receiving game is, where does his quarterback excel? Over the middle and short intermediate routes. He is extremely accurate, and he leads his receivers so well. That's why you see Amon-Ra with all those yards after the catch, is because he leads his receivers, keeps them out of trouble. Jared Goff with the long ball, we've had our thoughts. You know, obviously sometimes he can't get it there. But is Jahmyr Gibbs going to be running 40-yard streaks down the field? Probably not. He's going to excel facing a linebacker over the middle, cutting him up, or a safety, coming out of the backfield. So I think Jared Goff being his quarterback actually helps him extremely in the passing game, and I think Goff will set him up for success with him getting better at routes.
I would say also in that they probably do slip in. I would feel they probably do slip in some deep routes with him, like just
like a wheel route.
Yeah, I was just about to say a wheel route, something like that, or literally damn near just lining him up in the slot and just seeing like how his route running is. Like, all right, can you just run this seam route for us real quick and just get a quick, like maybe have some cushion and just get it to him quick and just try to let him make a move from there. But like I said, from what I've seen from Ben Johnson, I'm not worried that he'll find plenty of ways to get Jahmyr Gibbs the ball, either rushing or receiving in many creative ways.
Yeah, I guess the concern then comes to haters like J.K. Cruz who called him soapy hands. He did have a few drops last year.
I mean, he was. I give him a pass on that because he was a rookie.
Remember the one against the Chicago Bears? I'll chalk that up a little bit to like rookie mistakes, so just antsiness, so just getting that shot and kind of just like fucking. I mean, think about it, bro. You know, if you're Jahmyr Gibbs, you know how fast you are. You know where you are once you get that ball in your hands, and you have like a wide open field situation like that. You're probably a little bit antsy, a little bit too excited. Like, let these nerves calm down. Let them go through these experiences, and this next year, those are catches. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, I guess.
It felt like that. It felt like that in that first or the Seahawks game. That it felt like it was just like you said. He knew that the opportunity he had, because if you looked at it, he caught it, or he would have caught it, and it would have been just a gap right up the middle of the field. So it seemed like as soon as it touched his hands, he looked up too early. So I chalked that up to just looking up too early. The Chicago one, though, I know exactly which one you're talking about, because he had a touchdown. So we lost that game too. We lost that game too.
That one, yeah.
And he had it, and it was going to be a touchdown.
Honestly, the Seattle game we lost as well.
Yeah,
I think in those it's just like you said, rookie, and then he just more so he got too excited for getting it, because that Seattle game was game 2. He probably was looking to make a play.
Yeah, the nerves were probably a little high. It's his rookie season. Wait until he gets a full training camp again. Wait until he is factored into the offense more, because you got to remember that Seattle game, he really wasn't a part of the offense yet. He really wasn't issued into what they were trying to do yet. They were giving him a touch here and there, but towards the end of the season, when he was that guy, when they were going to him a lot, you saw him more comfortable. So next year, I expect those drops to be a thing of the past, because that's not the guy he is. He's not going to be a dropsy guy.
And again, if you guys remember listening to Jameson Williams a few weeks back, I mean, just last week even, he had mentioned like learning the nuances of this offense, lining up in the same position and trying to sell the route, even though it may be a run. I think Jahmyr Gibbs kind of going through that same process as well. Like, let him run these routes. Let him, like the Texas slant he throw or the pick six that Jared Goff had in that game, I guess was due to like Jahmyr Gibbs' option route, just choosing too late to go which way. We'll see which way it goes, but I'm already calling this guy a top 5 running back. I'm not willing to put a cap on it yet. Like, I still think he has more room to go.
Yeah.
Juices?
I completely agree. And what I love about the idea of Gibbs being in the slot a lot is it just opens up even more and gives you more threats from more places, and it balances the offense even more than it already is. If you try to key short, we got you long with J-Mo. You try to key, and we got medium with Amon-Ra and Laporta. You try to key long, we got short with Amon-Ra, Gibbs, Laporta. We got it all. And it's going to be such a hard offense to stop this year, and I'm excited to see the fireworks of another top 5 offensive year.
Yeah. And that was a brilliance in drafting the Jahmyr Gibbs, too, because as Nick's pointed out, like, JG, unless it's across the middle, you don't really know what you're going to get across or going deep outside the numbers with JG. In the middle of the field, he cooks. He absolutely does, and we have the best offense for him to do so. But Brad Holmes, and realizing that, and knowing that he was open to making some type of commitment to a guy like Jared Goff as his quarterback, surrounded him with those weapons. And we've been over this in this show, too. We talked about the Sam Laporta. You watch what he does with the yak. They talk about the tight ends in the Iowa tight end room. They talk, the coach says, don't ever let one person be the one to take you down. Make sure it's one or more every single time. You saw Sam Laporta carry that into his professional career. You got the Jahmyr Gibbs, who's willing to go out, take it 80 yards anytime he touches the ball as well. Like, you grab those pieces. And I expect for Ben Johnson to continue to cook. I expect for Jared Goff to continue to cook. And I'm just excited to talk about it. Again, confirmation bias for myself because I already have this guy as a top 5 running back in the league.
Well, let me tell you about Les Stanford. Les Stanford is the best. And what happens when you run a business for over 50 years? You expand and offer more products to more people. That's exactly what Les Stanford did by adding Les Stanford Buick GMC, the same great service that customers have come to know and trust on Woodward Avenue, just south of 9 Mile. Check out Les Stanford in Dearborn today and find the brands you want at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford, together. Let's ride.
Braylon that was here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around. Who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets?
Nobody! Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
Soroki's Crispy Chicken and Pizza is taking over Michigan. Locations are popping up all over Metro Detroit, doubling the number of restaurants this year. Known for their quality hand-battered and hand-breaded chicken tenders, chicken sandwiches, and New York-style pizza. Be sure to stop in and try at a mega station near you or go to Sorokis.com. It's written weird. They wrote out www.
No. Sometimes we get these reads and they don't read in English. Like
No, they're written like a cousin.
Little ADD. Yeah, little cousiness in there.
I'd rather improv them, to be honest.
What'd you say?
I'd rather improv the reads.
Do it. That's what Stick tells us to do.
That's what I do. That's why I can't give you the number for Swiss. But Swiss at Mark. Mark at Swiss. RS.com. No, listen to that Scotty Montgomery press conference. Really got me hyped for Jahmyr Gibbs. Everything he has yet to bring. We talked about Sam Laporta.
Nap God said, "Don't let Sam see Woodward Sports JMO. That vein is destroyed." They're calling Joel Woodward Sports JMO.
Yeah, no, they've been calling me that since y'all had me on last week, too.
Because we do prank, either some skits or like
shit,
downtown,
J-Mo.
make you look like in a rich ass situation that maybe people think
We
you're
definitely
him.
can.
That would be.
Juices and JMO.
You know fake Klay Thompson?
I was about to say, we with it all. We with it all.
Yeah, fake Jameson
J-Mo.
Williams.
I'm down.
I don't think I'm tall enough, though.
That's what I was. That's the one.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dude, we asked people if they liked the Lions draft pick of Nigel Thornberry, and they were saying yes.
They're all about.
Oh,
Nigel
bet.
Thornberry.
We good.
So
then.
yeah, you get drunk
really
people drunk enough, and they'll believe anything.
Somebody keeps saying when we talking UFC. Like he said this like 5 times.
ETN wants to talk. We're gonna talk
I
UFC.
promise you we're talking UFC.
Yeah, we'll
Probably
talk
about a half
UFC
hour.
at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You said what, in a half hour?
I mean, whatever. I'm down. Whatever. Did I send the video of Mina Kimes talking about Terry Arnold? I'll use this time to do 2 things with Mina Kimes. All right.
Someone say Mina Kimes?
You love Mina Kimes?
I love Mina Kimes.
I think everyone loves Mina Kimes.
Everyone loves Mina
She's so
Kimes,
cute.
right?
She loves Detroit.
She's so cute.
She's just
She
so
loves
cute.
Detroit Lions.
right?
She loves
Big
the
Lions fan, right? Mina Kimes, we're all fans, right?
Yes.
She did a quarterback draft on a show with Nate Tice from The Athletic.
Oh, no.
What do you think one Jere Goff
12.
went in said draft?
Yeah, Spanny says 12. I'll say 13 the way you're setting it up. Actually, yeah, I'll say 13.
Jesus, you want to guess at this one? Korean Jesus?
I already saw the graphic, so I'm
Okay,
not
shut
gonna
your mouth.
say
Shut your
anything.
fucking mouth. J-Mo?
You dirty little
I'm gonna say
boy.
like 16, 17 area.
Wavy J-Mo the closest to get it.
No way.
18.
Yeah.
What
Jared
the
Goff.
fuck?
18.
Whoa.
Now, now,
Did they take rookie? Was it like Dynasty?
No.
Like they're taking rookies and shit
Straight-
too?
Because and then
Fantasy
they
football?
did it was a fair assessment too. I like the way they did it, correct? Because everyone does quarterback rankings, and at least myself, I feel bullied to put Jared Goff higher than that. I'm playing. No, but sometimes you force yourself based off numbers. But like if you put yourself in an actual situation, which is the way I like to do my rankings, like what guy would you want? You're going to try to win a Super Bowl this year. What guy would you want? They did back and forth draft style that way. Jared Goff fell at 18.
I mean,
That's your girl Mina.
I could see why
Detroit.
some people have them drop down that far.
18's crazy though.
Let's hear the
Yeah,
names.
I was about to say, I don't know who the 17 are ahead
Yeah,
of him.
do you have the full list, Easy?
I do.
Let's run it.
I'll speed through the top 5. I'm not gonna speed through the top 5. There's an interesting one in there. And mind you, it's not all on
Is
Mina.
Brock Purdy in there?
It's not all on Mina. Brock Purdy is in there. He is actually the one spot above Goff at 17.
Okay,
Oh, that's fair.
all right,
That's
all
fair.
right.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah,
Damn near.
that's cool.
You feel better?
I do feel better.
Do you have Brock Purdy over Goff?
Yes.
Just for the fact that he's younger.
All right,
And he's more mobile.
I know this is ESPN, and they love to hype up the Cowboys. Tell me Dak Prescott is not in the top 5. Please tell me.
He is not in the top 5.
He could for
He's
sure.
6.
They got him above Goff
Yeah,
though.
is
He
I was
is in
say.
the top 10, but he's not in the top 5.
Let's hear him.
So obviously, number 1, everyone know is Jared Goff. Following Patrick Mahomes, honestly though, Josh Allen took number 2.
Boo.
Number 3 might have been a little surprised. Who do you guys think went number 3?
Lamar.
Close.
Close. That means
Close.
he's black. CJ Stroud.
No.
That's who it should be.
Hurts.
Herbert.
Herbert.
Justin Herbert went number 3.
How's that?
Yeah, you're right.
AFC.
Hey, we knocking him back. We having a good time. All right, yeah, no. Number 3 was Justin Herbert. That was a surprise. Number 4 was Lamar. And number 5 was a surprise.
CJ Stroud.
No.
Dude, what?
Jalen Hurts.
No.
That's
You're
him.
the only one who likes Jalen Hurts that much. CJ Stroud's a dog.
You already said it
Oh, it's gotta
wasn't
be
Dak.
Burrow.
I was about to say Burrow better than Herbert.
Oh, yeah, Burrow. It's Dak. Jordan Love.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Way, dude.
Jordan Love, number 5.
That's crazy.
Selection by Nate Tyson.
No.
You guys already know how I feel about Jordan Love. I think he projects to be one of the top guys in the league. I think he showed you that last year against good teams too. Us. Remember, he beat the shit out of us on Thanksgiving. Following week, we're like, yo, we just have a bad defense. We got a bad secondary, right? Great defense. I won a Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs did the same thing to them. Won that game as well. Jordan Love with number 5. I will defend Nina
That's
in
gross.
this. She
Gross.
gave my man a face. She gave him a look like, wow.
Jordan Love 5
Jordan Love,
Yeah,
number
that's
5.
like-
over CJ Stroud.
So that means
CJ
it's
Stroud.
1 Mahomes, 2 who was 2?
Josh
2
Allen.
is Josh Allen.
Best
3 Herbert.
4 Lamar. 5 Jordan Love.
over
She
Joe
got
Burrow
Burrow?
and
Oh my
CJ
God.
Stroud.
To be honest with you, I
That
would.
shit's ass.
If Joe Burrow continues projection that he was in the second half of last year, would you take him over Joe Burrow? Jordan Love, I mean? Would you take Jordan Love over Joe Burrow?
No.
If he played the same way he did the second half of last year.
I mean, that's
if Jordan Love plays how he did the first half of last
Yeah,
year,
I was just
then
about to say that.
yes.
Yeah.
You
but
can't do
in the
that.
second half, though, would you take him over Joe?
I would take him over Jordan Love's first half. Yes,
And Burrow had a calf
you can't
injury.
do that. Yeah,
Joe Burrow's falling at 6.
I will say Jordan Love at 5, getting so hyped up this offseason. I cannot wait
whooped Joe
to
Lewis's
see
ass.
the downfall of Jordan Love. I cannot wait
Shout
to
out
see the
Cornelius,
downfall.
Jordan
There
Love's-
is one.
Jordan
If there
Love's
is
gonna be
one.
good, dude.
I don't know if there's going to be one. Jordan Love looked pretty
Jordan
fucking
Love
He
looked
is
great.
getting talked about as if he already is Aaron Rodgers. That's the way people are going about Jordan Love right now.
If you watch the back half of last year, yeah, and then you factor in like what he was cooking with all 1 to 2 second-year receivers.
Over
all those guys, by the way, we talking
But over CJ
we're talking about
Stroud?
Jahmyr Gibbs taking a leap. Talking about J-Mo taking a leap. Those guys can do the same.
over CJ Stroud though.
I wouldn't take him over CJ Stroud.
Not a
personally,
chance
no.
in hell.
I know. I wouldn't take Jordan Love over
CJ Stroud is.
CJ Stroud is a top
CJ
5
Stroud-
quarterback in the NFL.
CJ Stroud
100%.
went 7. Dak Prescott went 8.
Okay, at least
Trevor
the-
Lawrence, number 9.
Number 9, bomb.
Ball knowers, no.
I
by the way,
take him over Dak.
yeah, I'd take Trevor Lawrence over Dak as well. I don't get the fucking. I mean, you point out the one season, sure, but like for us to knock Trevor Lawrence, I mean, I know you do it to get at me.
He's a bum.
Yeah, you do it to get me going. But to knock Trevor Lawrence always is back, as some of the people do, but also praise Justin Herbert. Head scratch to me.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that is a very
Trevor Lawrence has
confusing
all
thing.
the talent in the world for sure, but I need to see it.
One that maybe surprise. Again, this is like a draft, right? You're trying to win a Super Bowl this year. Number 12, or I'm sorry, number 10 was your guy Jalen Hurts, Jesus.
That's way too low.
You're
12?
How about this? This one kind of caught me by surprise. And mind you,
Bro's doing tricks.
Jared Goff, your quarterback of the Detroit Lions, was in the NFC Conference Championship, went 18. Anthony Richardson went 11.
No,
Hey,
What?
listen,
So wait, you said Hurts was 12 and Anthony
Listen,
Richardson was
Hurts
11?
was 10, Richardson 11.
I'm not saying that Anthony Richardson is a better quarterback than Jared Goff, but I'm saying I see the vision.
I see the vision,
That guy
too.
AR is a fucking nightmare if he could stay healthy for opposing defenses. But I'm taking.
If you like Jalen Hurts, you for sure see the vision.
I can see the vision. Did you watch Anthony Richardson last year when he was healthy? Dude was a fucking
It was on and
animal.
off.
Dude was an animal.
I was about to say he like
I would.
he
I'm
good,
not
but
taking,
he wasn't
I'm not
nothing
taking him
scary.
over Jared Goff right now. Like if we need to win a Super Bowl next year, I'm taking Jared Goff. But
This seems like a flashy list right now.
That's what I was just about to
where I'm at with
say.
it.
Yeah, that's what this
Flashy, but
is.
That's the thing. Like if you're doing a draft, and you have to grab a guy. Like you don't have the Lions offensive line to say, I got the Lions offensive line to keep Jared Goff upright. You're gonna grab talented guys.
yeah,
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely talented, but this just seems like, I mean,
But-
run heavy. Like, make big play quarterback right now. This is what I'm
you just hit it on the dot.
Yeah. When's the last time
big
this
plays win games?
These quarterbacks haven't won though.
Do they win the big game?
Except for these quarterbacks haven't won except for
what
Pat.
though? Because what are we talking about in terms of winning? Because like Jared Goff ain't won either. You're talking about you won Super Bowls and whatnot.
I mean, I'm like I said, you take any of these quarterbacks and put them on the Detroit Lions, what would they do?
That's what I was just about to more so get at with the debate. Like you can plug in almost I won't say anybody to this team.
Joel sees the
but you can you can damn near plug in anybody.
Be careful. You don't want the chat.
Shit.
You gotta get your standing before the chat hates you. You know.
No, because look,
we're seasoned with it.
Don't get me wrong. I love Jared Goff. I was defending Jared Goff in his first year when he was on his team. I'm like, bro, look at what he's working with.
I found a video of me. I wasn't really defending him. I was giving him credit though.
Who?
Jared Goff,
yeah.
In the Booty Club.
Yeah. All right, dude, Booty Club.
All right, I actually have the craziest one. Oh my god.
Or that was shout out Coliseum.
I have to listen to this podcast.
Who's next?
Because it's actually one I don't agree with. All right, Hurts 10, Anthony Richardson 11, Matthew Stafford 12, which disrespect. He's already won a Super Bowl. You saw him got planted in that situation.
He's old though. An injury.
This is where I get a little.
Yeah, this about to get
this shit about to get crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you
Caleb
guys.
Williams?
No, I think it's DW.
And maybe I don't.
DW, Arthur's sister. Like,
that's what I'm like. Who?
Don't tell me
Number 13.
Don't do it.
Drake May.
Oh. What? I thought you were going to say Deshaun Watson.
No, they trolling. They got to be trolling.
This has to be like
future
starting your franchise with.
No, it has to be. It has to be. They got to be thinking about potential.
There's no fucking way Drake May would be up there if this wasn't a start your franchise with.
No, somebody just said it perfectly. They have to be drafting for fantasy right now. They have to be drafting for fantasy football.
It's just.
It seems like
no, if it was fantasy,
with the
Anthony Richardson would be top 10.
Yeah.
She does this every year, by the way. Annual quarterback draft. We go back and forth picking every quarterback, but here are the parameters. We're drafting in a vacuum, no accounting for contracts on a 3-year timeline. Okay.
A 3-year time?
On a 3-year timeline.
No fucking way, Drake May on a 3-year.
I can almost, and I haven't clicked on it. I didn't get that far into the podcast, but I can almost guarantee you that Nate Tice was the one to take Drake May. Caleb Williams followed him at 14. Kyler Murray at 15. Geno Smith at 16.
Oh, my God.
Purdy at 17.
No, they damn near disrespecting Purdy, too, with that.
They are.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, like.
No.
And Mina Kimes loves the Seahawks.
At 18.
Who they got right after Goff? I want to see who
right
they
after Goff.
Who they pondered.
Nick will be happy to hear this. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, wow.
Tua Tagovailoa at 20. Kirk Cousins at 21. Jaden Daniels at 22. Will Levis 23.
So they think Drake
I'm
May.
taking Will Levis over Drake May.
They think Drake
right
May
now.
is better than Tua?
What'd you say?
They think Drake May is better than Tua?
Yeah.
He projects to be.
That's insane.
I don't know what the fuck you're going to get
Drake
out
May,
of that.
that's crazy. That is crazy.
They actually
had to be that dude.
They went one pick beyond 32, by the way, too.
Who'd they take?
Mr.
Justin
Relevant in
Fields.
this draft
Gardner
class.
Minshew?
Yep.
Was it really?
Yep. Gardner Minshew.
I would have taken Justin Fields.
Yeah, I thought they was going to say Fields.
Justin Fields went 25.
Did Russell Wilson go?
Russell Wilson went 29.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So who did they not take?
How's
They didn't
Bryce
take a
Young?
starter.
Deshaun Watson got 31.
No, they took an extra person.
Bo Nix got 32. Gardner Minshew 33. Listen, that's how I've always viewed it. But Jared Goff in the best situation
Yeah, but
to be
like,
the best
Drake
version of
May,
himself.
that's fucking
and you're
crazy.
witnessing it, right? For a guy that talent evaluators, including yourself, so you really were trying to draft that 3-year timeline. I don't know that JG would be your guys' pick.
Fellas, easy. JG just got paid. That's Brad Holmes' guy. He thinks he can succeed in this system.
But there's context, though, right? We already have what it needs to
Levels
succeed
to the
with
shit,
it.
young
You
boy.
know what I'm saying?
No, did.
Oh, my God.
So there's levels to the shit, young boy.
But yeah,
No,
it's
did.
context like we have what he needs to be the best version of himself. You know? And on top of that, we keep continuing more because when we come back for this next segment, Detroit Lions were casted.
Jeff Olson, Baker Mayfield disrespect. Dude has a legit shot to win it all in the next 3 years.
Jeff Olsen.
Jeff Olsen, shut the fuck up.
He's a Bucks guy.
That is
He's
wild.
a
Baker
Bucks.
Mayfield, I will say.
I like Baker Mayfield.
He loves his dispo.
But here and this is how much like I love ball, right? I'm a nerd like that, and we got kind of close to the guys from the Loose Cannons podcast,
Yeah.
right?
Shout
Dave
out Tom.
Canales was your Ben Johnson, but except for he left.
Yes.
All right, he's gone.
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect out of Baker with no Dave Canales, so don't come in here talking that. That's
Jeff
crazy.
Olson's a Bucks guy, not taking Baker Mayfield over anybody we just named except for Drake May and Geno Smith.
Wait, Nick, who is
That's
DW? I still.
Yeah, who's DW?
They were going to throw Deshaun Watson on the way that they were doing it, and I just didn't want to say it out loud yet if it was obviously going to be on the list.
Because I was over here thinking the whole time who that was.
Yeah, my bad.
Fuck, dude.
What?
Is the Dream Cruise coming up soon?
Yeah.
No, it's at the end of the summer. What are we doing here, folks?
When?
I think late
like
August.
I fucking hate the Dream Cruise, dude.
Only because
Wait until you try to get to this bitch.
I was going to say, and we work right on Woodward. Oh, my God.
I had a blast at the Dream Cruise last year. Easy, you remember the snaps. I was in the streets. That shit was fun.
He was 100% in the streets.
But I just hate driving during it is a fucking nightmare, dude. But
Baker Mayfield looked really good last year, but no David Canales. I don't know what to expect out of him. You two.
Bucks are a top 3 team in the NFC. Dude, you're smart.
Yeah, NFC South.
Crazy. Yeah. They're not even going to win the NFC South. Joe, get them. Team in the NFC South.
Get them,
They're going to get swagged by the Falcons. Come on,
Ain't
man.
no fucking way. They're top 3 team in the NFC, bro.
That is blasphemous.
Fuck out of here with that one.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
No, he started his.
That's just crazy.
He started his Happy Friday or his Happy Hour too early.
Winning the South.
Falcons are winning the South. For
No,
sure.
definitely.
Bucks aren't even going to make the playoffs this year. But let's go to break real quick. Let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Awesome is when a guy can be a guy and get an amazing haircut. That's Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Stop in, sit back, relax, and let one of Lady Jane's talented stylists make you look and feel great. Walk in anytime, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
Drive into summer and drive into savings during Feldman Chevrolet's biggest Memorial Day sale ever. We're stocked with new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs, all priced to move. Like this 2024 Silverado for only $217 a month, or this 2024 Equinox for as low as $199 a month. Find your freedom in a Feldman at the Memorial Day sale going on now at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Give your pet the best. Premier Pet Supply is hands down Michigan's best pet store. Same prices and all the conveniences the online and big box retailers, with one major difference. They're family and locally owned and operated for over 30 years with 60 brands of food and nutrition experts to help you. Same day local curbside home delivery. Premier Pet Supply. Give your pet the best. www.premierpetsupply.com.
All right. We're just talking straight ball for a minute here. We got some fans of opposing teams, which we do appreciate you guys rocking with us. Shout out to ETN, shout out to Jeff Olson. You guys aren't in Michigan. How are you able to get access to Dispo to the level you guys are?
They got to have, I know they got dispensaries in Tampa.
Because, no, they don't. It's illegal in Florida.
It's illegal in Florida? There's no fucking
Swear to God.
way.
No, it's definitely illegal, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Another L, Florida. Dude,
But
you're smoking more than Dispo if you think the Bucks are a top 3 team in
They
that.
smoking
I just wanna
Delta
provide
8.
some context to Philadelphia Eagles last year. Like, Philadelphia Eagles did fall off hard last year. Very elementary offense. But that was with Nick Sirianni kind of at the helm. Couldn't even tell you the offensive coordinator was. It's no mas, no more. Kellen Moore is there, and so is Vic Fangio.
Yeah.
2 respected guys at both their positions they're going to be fulfilling at offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. On top of them having a stacked fucking roster, fam. The Eagles aren't behind the Bucks. The Eagles aren't behind the Rams. I can see the Rams creeping up maybe, but
I can see the Rams are better than the Bucks.
Falcons aren't behind the Bucks.
The Falcons are not behind the Bucks.
I got the Falcons my favorite to win the South.
Yes.
Bucks will be sneaky good, but again, Baker Mayfield looked like that with David Corrales.
Yes.
No more David Corrales. He's gone. He's coaching at the Panthers. And they're probably still going to be ass too. They still got no receivers.
Top 3 team in the NFC.
And I was going to say, at times, Baker has also shown flashes.
I like Baker.
I was about to say, he just isn't consistent. So he's going to show you flashes. He's just not consistent to what you think those flashes are, if that makes sense.
He is the cowboy version of golf. If you put the pieces around him,
that's a funny way to put
he
it.
does
yeah.
a lot of cowboy shit. It gets him in trouble. You know what I'm
So
saying?
he like the Brett Favre version of golf.
Bucks he's doubling down. Bucks are definitely a top 3 team in that. No,
Listen,
they're not.
The Speakeasy Sportsbook is open, brother. You let me know what
Yeah.
type of money you talking, Jeff. I'll lay it down.
I'll put $100 on it right now that the Bucks don't finish with a top 3 record in the
I
NFC.
would put 5.
I honestly would too.
I would
was
put
gonna say that
$5,000.
first, but I'm pretty broke.
500. Jeff Olson. The Speakeasy Sportsbook is open. If you're
Weaver
crazy
is
enough to
gone
take the
for
bet,
real.
it's
Yes,
here for you.
Cornelius. Yeah, if you guys didn't notice, you can go back to the beginning of the show if you want. We talked about it for a while. Troy Weaver out as Pistons GM.
Hopefully Monty Williams next.
Hopefully Monty Williams next. I see the Bucks making the playoffs. Maybe the Bucks make a wild card spot, but I don't know.
Name the 7 teams right now that you think.
I could see him
In
winning the
NFC,
division
I
at
think
10
it's
and
going to
7.
be Niners, Rams, obviously Lions,
Eagles.
Packers, Eagles,
Dallas.
Cowboys,
Falcons.
Yes, that's 7 right there. Yeah. The NFC South is not getting 2 teams in, bro. Not a fucking chance.
And if the Falcons choke, I could see them maybe sneaking in at like 9 and 8 or 10 and 7. That's
David E.
about
Walker
that's the
says
top
ESPN
of the
just
Bucks
announced
level.
it. Yeah, our guy Kool-Aid and other reporters, I saw James Edwards and Shams. They put it out there about an hour ago that he is out of there as the GM.
He gone. I don't know if they finished the top 3 record because the first place schedule, but top 3 team.
No.
Nope. Top 7 maybe.
Most crooked sports books open. Don't worry about it.
Shit. In the NFC. Well, yeah, sportsbook's open. Make sure you lay a bet. We'll see. I'll keep
Bucks
an eye
are
for the
taking
comments.
I really think the Falcons are winning that division.
Detroit Lions were. Do we have a graphic for this one at all?
Bucks are
Jesus?
going to lose to the Panthers.
What graphic are you looking for?
They probably do.
I don't know if I
once
sent this or
season.
not. I probably didn't, to be honest with you. I don't know if I have it on my phone. But PFF ranked the Detroit Lions as the 3rd best roster in football.
I do not
I don't think
have
so.
that
No, I did not see
graphic.
that one.
They're the first by
You
far.
can send it to me though, and I could pull it up if you want.
You're good. I'm gonna find either way. But Detroit Lions, the 3rd best roster in all of football.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That sounds about right.
Behind
Who do they
who?
have above them? Probably the Chiefs. Or
You give me some time. God damn.
I don't even know if you can throw the Chiefs on. They just have the
No.
quarterback, right? I mean,
Well,
obviously you
they
think about
also
the
have a
big 3.
Great defense.
You think about the
They
big
did
3
really good
adding.
defense.
Oh yeah,
And they added a fuck ton
Karlaftis.
of receivers too.
But they did lose Snead. But still, they still got a great defense. And they
Number
got,
1 was San Francisco 49ers.
Yes, that makes sense.
Number 2 was
Niners have a Pro Bowl at every position.
Eagles.
the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Number 3, Detroit Lions.
Where are the Houston Texans? Are they 4? Texans should be up there.
Oh wait,
Where are the Eagles at in that?
did I see some? I must saw a different graphic. This 3 on the actual site has the Eagles number 3.
Yeah, I
I think
figured
the
Eagles would be
Lions
at
like
3.
6.
All right, let me keep going.
The one I saw was the Lions at 6, I think.
Maybe I got that wrong. I for sure got
It's
that
a
wrong.
cousin. That's terrible.
Detroit Lions is not the 3rd best roster according to PFF. Detroit Lions do have the 6th best roster. New York Jets were 4th.
Oh.
No, that's
5
fair.
were Baltimore
That's fair.
Ravens.
Yeah, that's very fair.
6 was Lions. So what'd you say over the Jets?
Yeah,
Let's hear you out.
what hole do the Jets have?
Jets got sauce, obviously. Garrett Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. You think about the middle and
Brees
Williams. They got a squad.
What's their hole?
I think the Lions have a better one.
What's the Jets' hole? That's what I'm asking. If they don't have a complete roster.
The Lions just filled their one need after they were in the NFC
rookies,
Championship by Terrion Arnold, who was considered the top rookie corner. And then you think about going out and trading a 3rd rounder for a guy that's won a Super Bowl in Carlton Davis. You fixed your one hole from an NFC
I
Championship
can see
team.
that they still
Carlton
think
Davis or
the
Sauce
Jets.
Gardner?
I think they could still see
No
the Lions
shit,
have
easy.
a hole
Jesus.
at second edge rusher. They still
And
think the Lions have a hole at second
receiver.
wide receiver.
Yeah.
I could see, but what is the Jets' hole? That's all
And
I
they
want.
also
You said hole
probably
on the
ranking them above because they got Aaron Rodgers.
The Jets have one of the most complete rosters in
The
that.
Jets won
What are
7
they
Brees
working,
Hall as
what are they
well,
working with,
Braylon
their
Allen.
offensive line? What's
They
good?
did just improved.
They still got
signed
Mekhi
Tyron
Becton.
Smith.
No,
Mekhi
they don't have
Becton?
Mekhi.
Oh, they don't got Mekhi Becton no
no.
more?
Well, I don't know how great Mekhi Becton was
They
doing.
don't have Mekhi Becton anymore. They moved on from him because they got a different left tackle.
Damn, man, you know.
They signed Tyron Smith.
Yeah.
And they also drafted.
How old is Tyron Smith? 40? Do you want to come in?
Let's see. Yeah,
Who is
Tyron
that?
Smith They got Morgan Moses.
They drafted Fashanu.
Yeah, they drafted Fashanu.
I don't hate that pick, but you think he's
I
going
think
to
the
come in
Ravens
and
should
be
be
a
higher, to be
great...
honest with you. Maybe outside of like wide receiver position.
The Ravens should be, what are they? They're 4?
They were 5th, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at it on my phone. Let me get it on my computer.
The Jets have probably the best defense in the NFL. And now with Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams, and who did they? Didn't they draft a receiver too?
Oh, the Lions were 3rd in the NFC.
Okay.
So who's that? The Eagles?
Behind the
Corley.
Niners and the Eagles.
Niners.
Oh, yeah, and they drafted Malachi Corley.
Shout out Braylon.
Yeah.
Announce that pick,
I like
right?
Malachi Corley a lot. I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you. I mean, what team are you moving out of that top
The Jets.
five?
The Jets.
That's what I was trying to
the Jets'
figure out.
biggest, or their biggest weakness is definitely the offensive line, but it's not like their offensive line is bad. Like
I mean-
it's decent.
Yeah, I got the Jets. Just for now. We got to see our shit in action in terms of
Yeah, no, because I would say they
roster.
still got players like Jordan Whitehead. Like,
Yeah.
they got a whip for sure.
Yeah.
Like our hole that we filled was with rookies and Carlton Davis. Their
And-
hole was filled with, in terms of the Jets offensive line. They took freaking Tyron Smith, who's been known as one of the better offensive linemen. He just can't really stay healthy. On top of that, the wide receiver they grabbed Williams, who you know is a dog. Like there's no question that they got like proven commodities. Well, we're kind of cooking with rookies, and then the DJ Reader coming off of the what did he tear again?
I think was it
Not hamstring? It was
I thought it was
oblique?
quad.
Oblique or
Some of the
I don't know the
wasn't it?
body that
no, it
well.
might have been a quad.
Yeah, I think
Oh, it was quad. It was quad. Yes.
I hit legs today. I'm gonna be
No
in
one
rough shape
cares.
tomorrow.
Same
What'd you say?
deadlift day.
Same. Yeah. I did squats, Brazilian split squats, leg curls, and calf raises.
You said
Baltimore
Brazilian,
Ravens defense is
Brazilian
already
split
stacked.
Bulgarian.
Oh, Bulgarian. Yeah,
They
Bulgarian
lost
split.
Patrick Queen.
Brazilian split.
They grabbed Derrick Henry. They didn't do anything at receiver. They also doubled down in the cornerback too, and they took
yeah,
the
their
kid out of
secondary.
Tennessee,
They got
or Syracuse.
They got like the best secondary in the league.
Who?
The Ravens. With that Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton back end, and then you got Marlon Humphrey.
Didn't they just take a guy out of Clemson?
Yeah,
Nate Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins.
Wiggins is such a dog.
That's what I thought the
love
Lions
Nate
was
Wiggins.
going to draft.
I love
I
Nate
was
Wiggins.
getting ready for us to have Nate Wiggins on our team.
I love Nate Wiggins.
So my question to you guys is,
And when I saw the Ravens draft him, I'm like, yes, I know he's going to be good. 'Cause the
Yeah, no, he
Ravens
for
only
sure
draft
is.
good defensive backs.
my question to you guys, you just said that the Jets have a better roster than the Lions. Would you switch position with the Jets right now if you bring the New York Jets whole entire roster to the Detroit Lions and you put the Lions to the Jets?
I would
you
trade
make that
defenses
trade?
with him. Yeah.
Easy.
I love this team. That's
Yeah.
tough for me to ask. Like I gotta love like the players.
St. Brown,
So,
Laporta.
yeah, like I
Who's
love
the
the
tight
team.
end?
Did the
Who's
Jets-
the tight end on the Jets?
Conklin.
Yeah.
Tyler Conklin.
Shout
Yeah.
out my boy T-Cock. T-Cock.
What you call it? Did the Jets re-sign Bryce Huff?
No, they
No.
signed
He,
Hassan Reddick.
he with the Eagles, ain't he?
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah,
signed-
the
and
Eagles got a whip.
The Jets assigned Hassan Reddick.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's good for them.
Yeah.
See, that's who I wanted the
So they
Lions to
basically
grab.
just traded Bryce Huff for Hassan Reddick.
I remember the days when they were saying Hassan Reddick was going to get drafted by us.
Yeah.
Chase Amley says QB should still be a huge question for the Jets. No one knows how Rodgers bounces back or even stays healthy full season. The healthy, maybe you have a point there, but Zach
Playing?
Wilson was the quarterback
Yeah, I was about to say.
previously. I'm ready to die. It was bad.
Why are you so mad?
And it's like,
Who the fuck is you to be asking me questions, huh?
it's like as much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, we've seen him have injuries that have put him out for a while. And when he came back, he just came back to the regular Aaron Rodgers level. So I say it all the time. Aaron Rodgers is a regular season warrior. Like, he's going to go crazy for them in the regular season. Now, when it come down to it matter, yeah, I don't know.
Dude is 40 years old and he uses his legs as his best attribute.
And,
I wouldn't,
That's what
I wouldn't
scares
say
me.
best.
Sick
No,
argument.
to get out of the pocket and extend the play, throw downfield, Joel. That's kind of what I'm saying. Now,
No,
obviously,
yeah.
run.
Sick
I feel you for
argument
sure.
in the Woodward Sports Chat says, Spenny, are you actually saying that Kirk Cousins with London, Mooney, and Moore is more likely to win the division than Baker with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin?
Yes.
Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, you forgot about Bijan, and you forgot about Kyle Pitts, and you forgot about their entire defense.
Tyler Algier.
Like, yeah,
AJ
yeah.
Terrell.
Come on, like Jesse Bates,
Grady Jarrett.
They got some dogs down there.
They're a better team. Like the Falcons are a better team than the Bucks.
I was literally telling him in the chat, I'm like, they were it came down to the last game of the season. They just had no quarterback for like at any point of the season.
And
so
he says London, Mooney, and Moore that's a great trio of wide receivers. Like,
yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's just more so people used to the Falcons for the past couple of years not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just like how when people said something about the Lions doing something, people like, the fuck are you talking about? That's how I think it's about to be this season with the Falcons.
Falcons have they could be a top 5 offense next year.
Tampa Bay won the division.
They have a much better offensive line than the Bucs as well.
By the way, lost their offensive coordinator, but Tampa Bay won the division with a 9-8 record. The Saints, right?
I would
We're
say
not
much
even
better.
talking about the Saints. The Saints tied them the same record, 9-8. Then Atlanta Falcons with Desmond Ritter are at 7-10. Like it's
a Desmond Ritter and Heineke combo.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I don't understand where this Bucs love is coming from.
To quote Spenny, Ritter is a bum.
Ritter is a bum. He was the worst quarterback in the NFL last year, and it wasn't close. Like, I would take Zach Wilson over Desmond Ritter.
That's cloud.
We'll carry on the show. Get to that more. I just want
Sick argument. I didn't forget about any of that. You spent a month crying about not grabbing Mike Evans. LOL. Yeah, I mean, Mike Evans is a Hall of Fame receiver.
No one spent a month. No, you didn't even spend a month crying.
Yeah, we just said maybe we should get him, or maybe, or they're talking about it.
No, yeah, nobody spent a month crying about Mike Evans. We have a top 3, top 5 offense in the NFL 2 years in a row. No one.
He's just a mad Bucs fan. That's Jeff Olson on his burner right now.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I didn't even want Mike Evans.
There's nobody on the show.
Saying the Bucs are a top 3 roster or a top 3 team in the NFL is ridiculous.
I cried over Montez Sweat.
I'm sorry.
I cried over Chase Young.
Yes, me too. Chase
Young, not so
Mike
much.
Evans would have been
Montez
sick, but
yeah.
Wasn't too mad about them not getting him.
Chase Young, by the way, who went and played on the Super Bowl. Just saying, stuffed us in the backfield and got sacked in that same Super Bowl too.
Who are you with now? He didn't re-sign with the 49ers, did he?
He
with the Saints? Am I tripping?
Saints, yeah.
Saints?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, Bucks not better than the Saints,
He's
bro.
come off of surgery. He's having surgery, too.
How can Detroit Supremacy says, how can that be when EZU is terrified of Desmond Ritter? That's a good point. We do got to go to
cut the tape for that, too.
We do got to go to break.
Everybody said they was terrified about Desmond Ritter. It's the same guy who called people cancers and everything else is extreme to my right here.
Tell us about Glorious.
Glorious is new ice water bubble hash pre-roll now with diamonds, constantly pushing to create the best Canada experience. The perfect boost comes from the added touch of pure THC diamond dust, allowing flower with only the highest terps, making the best better. Glorious Cannabis, check us out at your local retailer or gloriouscanna.com.
Check it out.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for an award-winning haircut experience from one of our talented stylists. Enjoy a precision haircut, hot lather neck shave, scalp and neck massage, and a hot towel treatment to top it off. Enter for your chance to win the $50,000 Perfect Bracket Challenge. With more than 25 Metro Detroit locations, there's always a Lady Jane's near you. Lady Jane's Haircut for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Bum. Hey, bro, make sure you stop by this motor dispensary right now. 6 locations more across the great state of Michigan. Go stop by this motor dispensary. Block out, they got the best deals, the best bartenders, and everything above this motor dispensary. DispoShops.com, but a Dispo Dash must be 21 up in order to participate. This Dispo, your local cannabis blog, y'all. Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. My boy Easy, joined by guys from Morax, Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. No, Young Chris, I apologize. But we got Detroit Mario in the building.
Let's go.
Jesus, a.k.a. Korean Jesus. We got Wavy J-Mo in the building. Smash that like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. promised around that time we talked UFC. Are we ready? Or do you want to do? We can do other stuff too. I mean, there's a half hour of it. We don't have to.
We only got 7 minutes until the next break.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Juices.
My boy Diamond's getting that fucking belt.
Oh yeah, baby.
Why you say it like you're fucking dirty talking to somebody?
Get that fucking
get
belt,
that
Diamond.
fucking
You're
belt,
gonna get
daddy.
that fucking belt, Diamond.
Poirier, please hit the gilly on him and win the belt like that.
Yo.
I will literally die.
This is like the craziest. Like, by the way, I think it's like minus 102 for the main event to finish with submission. Obviously, you know that Islam, like he's a grappler. Obviously, Poirier, he's been talking about the gilly.
He loves the gilly.
He's also out cold, like not out cold because obviously Oliveira's there. He's a good jiu-jitsu guy. I put it to you that way. Poirier rocks Islam and then jumps Gilly.
It's the Gilly?
Finishes the fight, gets the title, shine bright like a diamond. That's my guy, one of the coolest
that would be
athletes
so
ever got to meet. Dustin Poirier's a real one. I wish him the best. I ain't gonna lie to you though, Islam's a dog.
Islam is a dog.
Islam been in his bag.
When the fight? Tomorrow?
This Saturday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Y'all going Dustin Poirier? All
Main
right.
event Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier.
I'm about to put Islam to finish by submission just because y'all rocking with
Just
Dustin.
put the fight by submission. Minus 102. You put 100 on it. It could happen.
Islam
It could
by
happen.
submission is probably the safe bet, but
I'll say this.
I want Dustin to win. Dustin's my fucking guy.
Islam's
Most
already
likely-
talking about taking him down.
Most likable athlete in sports.
Dustin fucked up, man, in the press conference yesterday. Because if I'm Dustin, you know his best chance of winning is on the feet. I would have called him out for trying to lay and pray to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't take me down. Be a man about it. Don't. You know what I'm saying? I've been like planting that seed in the back of his head. You're too scared to strike with me. You're gonna try to take me down right away. I would have kept saying it over and over and over and over and over again to where Islam would want to stand up because he's coming off a head kick KO too. So Islam might have a little bit of confidence to stand up.
Yeah.
But he ain't got enough stand up to hang with Dustin.
He does not have enough stand up to hang with. Dustin is the best boxer in the UFC. If it gets down to that, Dustin will
I don't know
win.
about the best boxer.
He
I
is
think
the best.
Max Holloway is.
He
is
beat the shit out of Max
Ah,
Holloway.
that's true. I forgot. Hey, that's my bad. That was,
No, you're fine. I love Dustin Poirier. He is one of my favorite UFC fighters. One of the most likable athletes in sports, and I hope he wins. Because America, baby, better dead than red. America.
Speaking of America, better dead than red, and representing all that above,
Sean Strickland.
the co-main event, fighting Paulo Costa.
He's gonna beat the shit out of Paulo Costa.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Like, he is probably the second best boxer in the UFC, in my
Yes.
opinion. He's got, they call it the if you ever kickbox ever, some people make fun of it, they call it like a dick-sucking stance.
Yeah.
Because you're just doing this the whole time. But it works for him. He does it. He walks
just walks people down,
He's like
dude.
the energy, the jab. You saw it against, who did he beat for the belt? Or, I'm sorry, lost the belt to, I should say.
Dricus Duplessis.
Yeah,
Yes.
Duplessis.
Yeah, I thought he won that fight, to be honest with you. But obviously, it looked like Duplessis had more damage because of the cut. But and that's a kickboxer, by the way. A guy who was like, his wheelhouse is striking. I feel like he got the better of him, walked him down the jab. Paulo Costa has shorter arms.
He beat
gassed
Izzy
pretty early.
He walked Izzy down.
Give me Sean Strickland. Although Paulo Costa, he could throw something crazy.
I just
How did Rob Whittaker survive that head kick last fight? That was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Paulo Costa's been pissing me off, like his little antics and shit. The shit he's been doing
Did you
recently.
see what he posted the other day? He posted like a younger, chubbier chick, like probably in 20s or whatever. He's like, "This is the best investment. This is like investing in Bitcoin in 2010."
Bro,
Just get in
I
the
saw
gym.
that.
He's funny. He's funny.
That had
on
me
Twitter for
dying.
sure.
Last. Oh, that's who. Oh yeah, I got Paulo Costa then.
And yeah, but no, give me Strickland. Straight like you said, Strickland's one of the best boxers in the UFC. Paulo's not going to try to take anybody down. This is going to be a fucking fight, man. Like this is probably going to win fight of the night. Because they're just going to stand and bang. But I'll take Strickland.
Freaky ass fight.
Yeah, freaky ass fight.
I don't like Strickland personally, but I don't like this matchup for Paulo Costa. I just think that
Oh, why'd you
Strickland's
do
just he's got such a nice style and he walks guys down. He's got the chin. It really all just depends on how Paulo Costa decides to come at him. I could see the lane for victory for Costa, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think Strickland will probably get it done.
You got Strickland?
Yeah, I hate Strickland too.
I don't like Strickland either, but
I think
a
he's
dog.
hilarious. He's funny as fuck.
When he's drinking the Henny, he's got the do-rag on. That Deshaun Strickland.
Deshaun
That
Strickland.
shit's pretty funny.
Deshaun Strickland's goated. Kevin Holland versus, you know how to say that last name there, Juices?
Which one?
Kevin Holland.
Oh, against Kevin Holland?
Oli
Oh, boy.
Kaisercheck?
Yeah, no, that's definitely it. Spemo, I think that's
This
on.
is literally they're feeding this man to Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
To get him back in the W column. if you're betting on this fight, my lock of the night,
Kevin Holland by
is
knockout.
probably Kevin Holland this fight. Maybe not by knockout, but at least for sure the money line.
Yeah, you got to put Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland's last fight was against
MVP.
MVP. Yeah, and he got embarrassed. Like MVP.
That was crazy.
Embarrassed.
I was shocked.
I love Kevin Holland as a fighter, but MVP is just different. His fighting style is so unique. You can't replicate it in camp. And he went out there, and that's what you saw it like that. But give me Kevin Holland. This is definitely a tune-up fight.
Nico Price also in the card, fighting Alex Moreno. Nico Price is a savage.
He is.
He is. He's
Moreno's
there to
getting
entertain
old,
the people.
too.
Probably give me Nico Price in that one. Fuck the other fight before that. I'm sorry, Randy Brown. No disrespect, unless you guys want to speak on him.
Ilziu Zakle Dosan.
Fuck him.
Zalik.
The prelims, all right? If you don't watch UFC and you want a taste of what it is.
Oh, dude, prelims are gas.
These are gas prelims.
Main
oh my
event.
God.
The Cesar Almeida versus Romanov Kopylov.
Yes.
That's going to be a banger. Those are two guys.
Give me
Caesar.
Roman.
He's got fucking dynamite in his hands. Kopylov is one of those, like, sweet-ass kickboxers that's always doing something crazy. That's going to be a stand and bang fight. That's the one I'm gonna. I'm telling you guys to watch if you're watching for free.
Caesar might catch him though, dude.
He might, bro.
If he catches you, it's lights out. But I like Kopilov's striking acumen more. I think he's more seasoned. But dude, if Caesar catches you with one, you're fucking out.
If I'm not mistaken, doesn't Kopylov have a pretty good ground game as well?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think
he's the better fighter.
He's the better fighter for sure.
But
it's
Caesar. You want to put in perspective? Caesar is 1-1 against Alex Pereira in kickboxing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, anyone who can beat Alex Pereira has my respect. That's for sure. That dude exudes aura.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. Banger of a fight. Make sure you tune in for that one. That's the free one. Nick, are you gonna be joining us for the fights? What are you gonna be doing? Can we try to introduce you to this world of UFC?
Packed ass weekend. And speaking of that, what day is it? Saturday?
Saturday night.
Yeah.
I wanted to get this on air. Shout out you guys for setting it up. One of my best friends growing up, Biddle, is getting married to his bride, Brooke. I'm so excited to welcome them to marriage. I'm not the one doing the wedding, but I'm excited for them. It's going to be a great wedding. They have the brightest future in the world. Congratulations to Brooke and Biddle. Shout out you guys and hoping the best for your future. Shout out.
Shout out Brooke and Biddle.
Biddle. It's kind of like Donald Trump-ish. They're the brightest future.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
The best wedding.
The best wedding.
We are the best. You should see how white the dress is. It's the whitest. It's the best. Biddle, he's a great guy. Dealt with some serious issues, but he's a great guy.
He's overcome them. He's a real man.
Brooke, beautiful, gorgeous, just a knockout. Too good for Biddle, but he got her anyways. That's how good of a guy he is.
Your Trump impression is gas.
Yeah, that was fire.
All right, tell us about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone, where we mean anyone, can get a full body workout. That's the whole body in 30 minutes in the 30-minute circuit. All memberships, it comes with it, fitness training. You get all of that for the low, low price of $10 a month. No matter where you are, you could be all around the world. There's a Planet Fitness close by, more than 50 in Metro Detroit, and thousands more throughout the world. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Braylon Edwards here, Premier Pet Supply. Man, just looking around, who's got it better than pets? Come on, a baby stroller for Coda? A chef for Lola? Really? You don't have to tell me who the real boss here is. Who's got it better than pets? Nobody, especially here at Premier Pet Supply. For over 30 years and more than 13 locations, Premier Pet Supply has everything that your pet can dream of, and guess what? It's all under one roof. Premier Pet Supply, family owned, operated, and proud to call Metro Detroit home. Check out premierpetsupply.com or scan the QR code today. Who's got it better than pets?
Nobody! We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Thank you to the Detroit Lions and Sheila Ham for the best season in Lions history. Now it's time to let Brad Holmes cook. Woodward Sports.
What is it? The merch. Hey, check out woodwardsports.com/shop to get your freshest merch. Stoke Not Scared. Get your Boo Dumb Kids merch coming soon. I'm excited for that. And the rest of your needs for Detroit sports merch.
This next one, Spinny, I'm handing off to you. 624. Would you? Or we do this?
No, do the easy sports book.
You open up the easy sports book.
Open up the phones.
You want to open up the Speezy Sports book?
Open her up.
Do you want to flip this list, please?
Open it.
Slim and Dabadoo, let's do it. Easy sports book open right now. We're taking bets. We're taking losers. I mean, we're taking bets. We're taking them all. Line on up. Speakeasy Sports book is now open. I'll start with this one, Spinny. I already put there out in the X universe.
Let's
Any
hear it.
one of you. I'm talking to you too, Juices. Mr. I'll bet I took a bet on it already. Line, motherfucker. All right, here we go.
Hey, don't be giving me that hate. I already put a bunch of money on it. I don't need to put more. I'm a
But
broke
you
college
ready
kid.
to put
You
some
boy-
more money on it?
Nah.
Or you scared? You yet to
Nah, I
provide
ain't
a
scared.
screenshot
I
of
ain't
that
scared
same
of
bet.
shit.
You yet to provide a screenshot of the bet. That's
Let's
all I'm
hear
saying.
it.
All right, I'm looking at you when I'm saying this too, all right?
Look at him.
Jack Campbell.
Jack Campbell.
We'll make next year's top 10 linebacker list for PFF.
Now, I'll tell you what, I put some good amount of money on that. That's a big old corn-fed white boy. He's going to go in there. He's going to play that linebacker position. I'll tell you what, he's a psychopath. He's got DJ Reader in front of him, opening up holes so he can just find and attack the ball. Get him. Jack Campbell, over 120 tackles next season. He will be on PFF's top 10 graded linebackers. Damn near might say top 5 because I think that big old boy from Iowa is going to have himself a season.
Only if it fits their narrative, though.
What the fuck was that?
I couldn't the voice. I was trying my best.
What the Sam hell's that?
God damn it, Jesus, if you don't come over here with something better than that, you better just speak how you normally spoke. You hear me?
All right, I'm trying to get better. I'm sorry.
Why'd you just turn to a fucking slave or something? What was that one? I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
It's all fucking...
F list. They be ranking shit in any way. Like,
Yeah, that's a
you
tough
damn near
one.
gotta say, like, is he gonna have top 10 stats? I would say that's fair.
Or a top
Gonna
10
be-
ranked, like maybe not PFF.
Top 10
Yeah, 'cause
PFF
10
wins.
PFF player.
They
PFF
make a
is
list.
saying anything
Top 10
damn near.
PFF linebacker. Are you stepping up and betting against
I'm not putting him top 10.
I'll put my tractor
Would
on
you
it.
like to make a bet in Speakeasy Sportsbook? It's
I'm not
open
putting him
now.
top 10. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm not. What odds am I
Okay,
getting?
what
on
would you
that?
like to wage?
That damn near feel like I would get no odds
there
on
damn
top
feel like.
10.
That there.
Yeah, so what would I get on him not finishing top 10?
I'll put my tractor on it for a night with
straight up bet on this
Hey,
one.
my tractor for a night with your cousin.
You're betting against it.
Oh, sorry.
Sweet
My tractor for a night
home.
with my cousin. Wait,
I get my
that's
cousin back.
every other Tuesday night. I'll bet my tractor that he is in the top 10.
I think he's going to be in the top 10.
I'm going under on this one. I am not taking it. I think he'll be outside, but it's one reason why, and I think Anzalone still plays a huge major role in these linebackers.
Oh my God.
In this linebacking room. So that's why I don't know if I think Jack Campbell's going to take a massive leap forward, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to be a top 10 linebacker.
You don't believe in what
I've
Jack Campbell is cooking.
I got 3 husks of corn on it.
Now I'll tell you what. He is a cornbread killing machine. And we had Aaron Glenn, who knows himself some defensive football,
He knows him some defensive
say
football.
that Jack Campbell is playing with that green dot energy. Now, I know you've been to Green Dot Stables, but if you heard of Green Dot Energy,
There's
that
no
means
way you
that
talking
man
about.
Jack Campbell is going to be him.
All right,
I'll tell you, just for some context here. Bobby Arocano from the Giants.
I've been to the Poconos. I never heard of Arocano.
He was number 10 this past year.
Who?
Exactly.
Campbell.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. PFF just put anybody on that bitch.
TJ Edwards.
TJ Edwards had a good year now.
That's a dog right
He
there.
was at number 9 last year. You think Jack Campbell could outperform TJ Edwards?
TJ Edwards
Yes, I
has
do.
a hell
I
of
think he can.
I do.
I think he can.
He was drafted too.
He
I'm
was
right there
drafted.
with you, Spenny. We were talking about it earlier today on Big Big D and we both said Jack Campbell leading the NFC North in tackles. And we sticking to that narrative.
We did that there right there.
All right, so look, I'm gonna come in and be the buzzkill. So, all right, you got Jack Campbell over Fred Warner? No.
Hey, don't worry, you're good.
No, top 10. I said top 10. Fred.
No, I'm about to go through the list of 10. I'm about to go through the list of 10. I'm about to go through the list of 10.
We've seen Chris do it
Roquan
once.
Smith.
No,
absolutely no.
Bobby Wagner.
No.
Leonard, or what's it called?
Hold on.
Tread off the
Bobby
tracks.
Wagner's getting old now.
He'll be there with Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner's getting old.
You think Jack
Bobby
Campbell
Wagner
could be up there? Because look who they got.
Bobby Wagner damn near
After Bobby
180
Wagner, they got
tackles.
Levante David. Then Demario Davis.
Levante Davis getting old now.
Demario Davis. Shaquille Leonard.
No, he's not. Demario Davis is a dog.
He's a monster.
Matt Milano.
No,
Matt Milano be
Matt
there too.
Milano's a dog too.
Tremaine
Shout out
Edmonds.
Italy.
He's also old, though. He's in his
Tremaine
30s.
Oh.
No.
No, probably not.
Dre Greenlaw.
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Quincy Williams.
Yes.
Hell no, Jack Campbell. I love Jack Campbell.
Let me tell you something, all right?
I like Jack Campbell.
He brought it up already.
I did.
all right? Big brother DJ Reader gonna be right there in front
Big
of him.
old man DJ Reader right in front of me.
You got Lee McNeil, who's already got some high praise himself there too, clearing lanes for Jack Campbell to make tackles in the backfield. Now that's just
Clear.
talking about in the run game. How about this? Let me ask you some more. Now what's the opposite of running? It's passing.
Learn me something, Easy.
I'm gonna learn you something real quick. All right. They say it takes a year or two, and I've had conversations with guys like Darius Slade, folks of that nature. It takes some time
He's
to
a
learn
good player.
these offenses, right? When you're coming there,
The
you're trying to defend it.
tendencies.
You had that defensive line, Marcus Davenport, Aiden Hudson,
Yeah.
Lee McNeil,
Yeah.
DJ Reader, taking care of
Yeah.
them offensive linemen there. All right. He's able to step back in that coverage there in the zone. I'm talking about big 6-foot frame, big old
Big old corn-fed white
Jack
boy.
Campbell back there.
New missile.
Looking across the field, those steely blue eyes. All right. He's got two corners on his left, on his right, and a Brian Branch somewhere roaming around him too. No one's going to want to throw them ways. And if they do, those guys might get their hands on that ball. And Jack Campbell, that 6'5", steely blue-eyed white boy, going to catch that ball, I'm telling you.
I tell you what, we seen him do
He
it
gonna get his hand on
before.
it too. That's
We
what he
seen
did in
him do
college.
it before.
That's what he did in college. That's what we were known for. Get
He
his
was
hands on balls.
down there in
Balls.
Iowa, in the state of Iowa.
I was gonna say I'm damn near not even ready to
do.
put him. I'm not ready to put him above Patrick Queen. Like my list was still
No,
good.
he ain't but batch. It's top
Patrick-
10.
No, I didn't list.
We
I
ain't
didn't list
got
11
10 yet.
people now.
Oh, you list 11 people. Yeah, your 11 people are bad. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
see,
say-
he'll be in
that's
that
a bad
top
list.
10.
You got Bobby
Shit.
Wagner, and then he went in the.
No, I was just reading off the list of
Bobby
who they
Wagner's
ranked as
gonna be
the
with
who they
KJ
ranked as the
Wright, no
2023.
retirement.
So I was just asking.
So you're against it. It sounds like you want to make a bet at the Speakeasy Sportsbook.
No, yeah, I'll
Step
say he's not
up.
going to top 10.
So what? I mean, we're talking with $20.
We can throw a 20 on that.
$50.
Hey,
He said throw 20.
You want
Throw
to
it
throw
20, mama.
Fuck it.
All right.
All right.
When we
Here
get
you go.
back, I want to hear the rest.
And we do got to go to break now.
All right.
That was one leg of the Speakeasy Sportsbook.
That was one
We
leg.
do got to go to break now. You know, we got to pay the bills.
Y'all come back now, though.
Crops don't play
Y'all
for
come back
themselves.
now, you hear?
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh.
Nick, why don't you tell us when the rooster calls, what are you waking up to listen to?
When the rooster calls, goddamn, you got to put on Wake Up Woodward. Join Kool-Aid, Flannel Sam, Broder, JV, and KG every morning as they cover all of Detroit
Hey, don't be
sports.
forgetting juices now.
We got Juices, the best CD booth this building has ever seen. Join them all every morning, 8 to 10 a.m. live on Woodward Sports.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, home of the Planet Fitness Studios. Let me tell you a little personal story about myself with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness helped me change my life, and it can do the same for you. The best gym in the gym game. The clean facilities, tons of cardio equipment, tons of weights as well. And look, through all the price increases, inflation, all that, hasn't happened at Planet Fitness. Still $1 down, $10 per month, $24.99 a month for the Black Card as well. It's Planet Fitness, everybody, where your fitness is essential.
But shout out to Matt Kruger.
Shout out.
Hey, we got to read here, man. What are you doing? Shout out to Matt Kruger. You know, he was worried about his truck. Now, we're all worried about our trucks. So you might want to get some defense. And the best defense is at Guardian Alarm.
Oh, I screwed it up. My bad.
Guardian Alarm is all. Guardian Alarm offers you professional technicians that take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring because you can call them anytime now. And no, a Guardian team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they got technology, that newfangled hooshamajig, backed by people. Their safety and security deserves technology that's proven to work and people who are proven to care. So call them at 1-800-STAY-OUT. Now, 1-800-STAY-OUT. And let them know the Woodward Heavyweights sent you.
And stay out of Iowa.
Stay out of Iowa.
Now, welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by my guy, my pal, Spin Mo.
Hey, how you doing there, Easy?
We got Korean Jesus in the building.
Yeah.
Smash that like button, be a friend, tell a friend. Would have probably made it if it wasn't so damn cold. We got Nicholas Cole off.
Let's go.
What kind of shirt are you wearing? Looking like a tablecloth in
Detroit
the
Mario. You look like my grandma.
Detroit Mario.
Right now.
You look like an East European.
Boy, you look like slapped a mustache on my grandma's tablecloth.
Take me to church, fellas.
Take him to church.
And we got Wavy J-Mo
What's
on
the
the
deal?
building.
What's the deal? East side, the best side.
Well, he just gave me a free $20. Jack Campbell's making that top 10.
Jack Campbell. Who else next we got?
Jeff Olson. Step on up, he says, is the Easy Casino.
It's not
closed.
a casino. It is a sports
It's a
book.
speakeasy sports book, brother. We're on 24/7.
24/7.
365.
You talking about your Buccaneers being top 3 in the NFC?
Please don't say it's them Buccaneers.
Please say it is, because that's the speakeasy sports book. The house going to win on that one. What kind of bet you trying to make?
The Buccaneers.
Just make the bet. Tell me what you want, Jeff.
Nobody's a pirate anymore.
We're talking about the Buccaneers.
No, it's still hella pirates.
Yeah, it's
They
true,
just in
but they're
Somalia.
They're not in the
Can anybody here
Caribbean
do a pirate
anymore.
accent? Can anybody do a pirate accent?
Jeff Olson, step up, matey, and tell me what you're trying to do. Walk the plate.
They're gonna get their arse kicked so hard as a storm brewing in me pants.
Yar, we're gonna batten down the hatches, matey.
All right, yeah, we probably stay away from those ones. Those ones were great. Yours is probably best.
Thank you.
But you do yours again. Wavy J-Mo, your pirate accent.
Aye, matey. Where's the booty?
Jesus.
Arr, matey, batten down the hatches and walk the plank.
Nick, you got one?
Arr, matey, looking for some sexy booty.
Ooh.
Jeff Olson walked the plank.
On to Jack Sparrow tip.
Jeff
Let's go.
Olson.
Hey, he said money. He didn't say
He says
anything.
double digits wins for
For the
Tampa Bay
Bucs.
Buccaneers. Let me pull up the Tampa Bay Buccaneers schedule, and I'll answer that because they play a very weak NFC South.
Top 3 team in the NFC, eh? And you're only ready to bet on double digits. You don't sound too confident there, matey.
All right, so they're opening up the season against
Krabs
the
is sweaty.
Commanders.
Money.
Mr. Krabs is unreal. Oh my God.
SpongeBob, me boy.
They talking about too much dispo
Sorry,
being smoked.
someone count digits for me while I do this, please.
SpongeBob, me boy.
Someone. Nick, will you just, all right.
I'll count.
By the
I love counting me money.
Count. All right.
All right.
Buccaneers, week 1, at home against Commanders. Give me a dub.
Dub.
Okay. Just only hands up for, okay. Week 2 against the Detroit Lions.
Louse.
Thank you. Wait, no, just one. We need double digits.
Oh,
You
okay.
only count wins.
All right.
Against the Broncos, I'll give them a W.
W.
Against the
SpongeBob,
Eagles,
me boy.
I'll give them an L.
L.
I know you
Oh,
guys
just
beat them.
L.
I know you guys beat them. Different context, different coaches, and they're probably hungry to whoop your ass too. Ooh, we got the Falcons after that. On the road.
In Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
Laos.
Atlanta's where the freaks
There's a
come out.
prime time game, October 20th.
Shit, you gotta be careful, though.
3rd.
Yeah, it's true.
Give me, out of spite.
You never know
out of
who's
spite,
packing what down the
I'm taking the Falcons of that one.
Who is this in reference to? I wasn't even paying attention.
Buccaneers.
Oh, Buccaneers. bet.
Buccaneers then on the road again against the Saints. I'll give them a W there. How many W at 2? Only 2 W's?
Only
That's
2.
3
you
if you're
serious?
giving them a W against the Saints.
I gave them a W against Commanders, W against the Broncos. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Against the Saints, that's
All right,
3.
so give me 3 W's. I got to beat the Saints.
3.
Lost to the Ravens.
Yep.
They get their lick back against the Falcons at home.
4.
All right. They're playing the Chiefs.
Laos.
L.
Only 4.
Playing the 49ers,
Loss.
L.
Only 4.
Playing the Giants, dub.
5.
Playing the Panthers, dub.
6.
They played the Panthers twice. Just give them 2 dubs in that
7.
way. They're playing the Raiders. Oh, fuck.
Loss.
Getting close to some double
Is
digits
it
there.
at, is
Give 'em a
that
dub.
LL? Is it in Las Vegas?
Playing the Chargers, I'm gonna give them an L on that one.
Still 8.
They're playing the Cowboys.
Loss.
That's a close one there.
Easy hates the Cowboys. And so do I, because I'm a pirate. We're natural enemies.
All right, I'll give them.
I don't know if that's true, but it makes sense.
I'll let the Buccaneers beat the Cowboys.
Yar.
And
9
then
wins already.
End the season against the Saints. I'll take it, Jeff Olson. Give me the under. And I'd like to listen. They finished 9-8 last year. They lost Dave Canales. How you feel? What number was Baker Mayfield? What number is he?
He's number 9, I believe.
What's 9 times 3?
9 times 3 is 27.
$27.
Okay.
Is that really weird number to get there?
9 times 3 is definitely 27.
So let's do 50. $50.
$50
on the under.
On the under.
Under double digits.
You heard it here first,
9.5
Jeff
under.
Olson.
Jeff Olson.
Are you yellow? Or are you ready to put your booty where your mouth is?
Whoa.
Booty is money for pirates. Don't be weird.
Jeff Olson, balls in your court, brother.
He's been real quiet.
I was
since
say he disappeared.
He did.
He was going hard.
I guess what? Someone keep an eye on him.
We'll find you, Jeff Olson.
Wavy J, keep an eye on
Listen,
Jeff Olson.
A pirate always pays his debts.
And don't forget about the farm, boys.
And that'll do it for us today, matey. We appreciate you tapping into the ye old Woodward heavyweights. For Easy, for Nick, for Wavy J,
Let's go.
for Korean Jesus. Stepping up and playing great. I'm Spencer, swashbuckling Ratster. We'll catch you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.